Here we go. Just get those wonderful toys.
Are you playing in the bathtub with your little doll?
Consider this. What is the purpose of a toy?
To be played with.
Therefore, to not play with it would be
Illogical. Oh, damn it!
You can do it, Wonder Wheel. I don't want to go through life being a Wonder Wheel murderer.
Would you look at that? A toy show. What do you say we go in there and see what they got? Step right up and hear all about wonderful plastic pieces of marvels. Only here on Collectable Past.
Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of Collectable Past, where we're going to show off a lot of those plastic marvels that we love so much, the things that we enjoy, the things that we pick up, or the things that we just dug out of a closet somewhere that we want to show off again because they're so much fun. Thank you everybody that has already joined us, and of course remember as always to share the links out there, let everybody know we're going, because as you know, it's always the games with YouTube, it's never going to end. Almost 7 years of this nonsense with YouTube, and by God, there's got to be a light at some kind of end of some kind of tunnel somewhere, because this is getting really boring, and the pig's paws are getting sore and they're getting hurt. And as always, I am joined by a cadaver of awesome people right here. My co-hosts with the most, we got Vinnie Art.
We're here to nibble toes and take names, and we ran out of toes. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something different. How are we doing, everybody?
What's going on, Vinnie?
We got a lot of cool shit today. I mean, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, there is a plethora. Is that right?
Plethora. It's a plethora. That is right, El Jefe.
Yeah, we have a plethora of things to show today. So, really cool stuff, and big thank yous. They got to go out to people as well. So, hell yeah, looking forward to this one.
Oh man, it's going to be a blast. It's always have a good time doing these shows, because that's what it's all about. It's about having a good time with some good friends and some awesome people that are hanging out in the chat. And guys, don't worry about all you in the chat. We haven't forgot about you. We will get to you momentarily. Also, our other co-host with the most, we got this super fan, Adam Shawhan.
Wait a minute. I'm here? Oh, wait. I thought we were just hanging out.
Son of a biscuit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 1 week till Christmas. Woo, woo.
That's right.
What? Are you not entertained?
You should always be entertained, man. It's always about having a good time, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Adam, thank you for joining us as always, my friend. Can't wait to see what you're going to be showing off. And, of course, we got our other co-hosts. We got Shifty. What's up, Shifty?
What's up? Yeah, we got a plethora of stuff there. We got a huge smorgasbord of stuff. I mean, yeah, everybody seems like they got a lot of stuff to show off tonight. It's going to be a jam-packed show of fun. I can't wait to get into it.
Awesome. Thank you, as always, Shifty. And, of course, our other co-host, the man with the plan, Slasher McSplitter.
What's up? What's up? I had to fucking mute because for some reason, you hear this? These dumb bitches outside. Yep. They're fucking singing Celine Dion. What the fuck is wrong with her?
Celine Dion.
Right, so I'm just gonna go back to mute.
Oh my god!
I
thought it was Christmas
carolers. No, it's the fucking Titanic song. They're legit singing the.
Oh,
two of them.
Man, it's a hell of a drug.
What the fuck is going on?
That's not Christmas carol. They're doing it wrong.
They're doing it all wrong. You're doing it all wrong.
Throw
and of course,
ice at them.
Right? Just dump hot oil on them. Let's go ahead and say hi to some of the people that are in the chat. Of course, we got Chaos Hoy hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Chaos, man? Always a pleasure to see you. Hope you're doing well. We were talking a little bit about that earlier. We also got Gap After Dark. What up, my nerds? Nerds. What's going on, Gap, man? Good to see you, man. RR also hanging out in the chat. It's almost toy time. You're damn right. Time to have some fun, kick back, and show off some cool-ass plastic pieces of expensive marvels. Happy Dinosaur also hanging in the chat. What's going on, Happy man? Happy day to you, Tom, my friend. How's your day going? Not bad so far. I got to say, it's been a pretty even-keeled day for the Pig Collective so far. Iceman Modeler also hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Iceman? Good to see you, man. I hope that you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Keely Chow also hanging out. What's going on? Hey, everybody. Good morning from Hong Kong. Well, good morning to you as well. Wow. I hope that your morning is going well. And everybody else, let's see, did I miss anybody? Oh, the lovely Sherry also hanging in the chat. What's going on, lovely Sherry?
I had a dream I had a dream the other night that she popped up in the chat. We were saying hello to her. It's wild. Just out of nowhere. I don't even remember having a dream about her stream, and it just like we were sitting here, and it's almost like the deja vu thing.
Oh, is that why you asked for a new pair of pants for Christmas? Anyway.
Oh, jeez. Well, at least she's smiling. Thank you.
We're starting off with the nonsense early. I can see, guys, we're going to talk about the season real quick, and I got a few things to show off. I got one thing to show off, and then, of course, we're going to get into all the fantastic toy fun that we always do here on Collectible Past. But the first one is the reason for the season. We're getting close to that time, 1 week before Christmas. So the Pig Collective went in the back, and we dug out some old school stuff. And, guys, we hope you enjoy this. It's all about the fond memories that you have from a lot of those things you got when you were younger. I mean, it's one of the things that I always remember fondly about Christmas is not just the awesome toys you got, but it's the family experience, hanging out with family, and you know, people paying attention to you and say, hey, I would really like this. Or even if they noticed that you were staring at these commercials or you were staring at the shit that was on the shelves, man. It really does get difficult to remember all those things to be able to buy for people. But I know my parents always seemed to pull a rabbit out of the hat every single year, and they would get me some amazing shit. And this is just a brief glimpse into that window of yesteryear's past. So as we're getting ever closer to Christmas, we're talking about some of those things that made Christmas time special. And while not all the Attack of the Clones or some of the newer stuff was pretty cool, some of these figures that they put out, even like the Power of the Force, some of these things are really cool. The Ultimate Galactic Hunt Die-Cast Limited Edition, Slave 1. Yeah, that's right, this Slave 1, suckers. Go ahead, get offended. We also got this little one. This is like a Micro Machines one. I believe the cockpit on this one did lift up somehow. There it goes. And they got a little mini Boba Fett figure in there, if I can get my big fat fingers on them. There we go. A little Boba Fett figure right there in the Slave 1. Then, of course, some of the other figures that we got sitting right there. A young Boba, Django, another Boba right there, the Escape from the Sarlacc, and another one with the Pit of Carcoon. Also in my brother's collection, he had this Bounty Hunter set, R-Sing, Boba Fett, Bosk, and IG-88, and a Swoop Bike. I also have this oversized Wolverine. My brother's had this one forever. He did get a little kind of out of sorts, like a little bent up. The waist moved, the legs moved, and the arms moved. Granted, his butter knives right here are absolutely curled up pretty bad. But there we go with the oversized Wolverine. And then there was E.T. course, you know, my brother's initials, ET. So this was like the little LJN ones. The arms moved, the legs moved just a tad bit, and then of course the head turned kind of like on a upward swivel. But there we go with the little ET. I'm actually surprised there's no stamping on this one. I wonder if this actually was the LJN one. I thought it was. I don't see any stampings though. Who knows? Then we have the X-Men Alert adventure game. I've talked about this one a few times. I think I've shown it and wrapped up. So it came with all these little figurines for the game itself. But also came with a limited edition X-Men comic. Of course, you got the board right there. And then that's what I did with all the figures. So I painted every last one of these. I think they turned out pretty well. Had a lot of fun painting all these things back in the day. But there you go with the X-Men Alert adventure game. Just a little bit more of that Christmas nostalgia and what makes the holiday season so much fun. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Those X-Men look fantastic. And you got
awesome what you did with those pieces. Yeah.
Hell yeah. You got the Boba Fett thing all wrong. It's not Slave One. It's called the Boba Fett Mobile. Get it right.
Well, you know, like RR said, you know, hey, let's get offended. We double pig dare you. And, that's racist. Go ahead, Shifty.
Yeah, so much stuff that you just had right there is going to call back to what I'm going to be showing off tonight. I got a ton of Star Wars stuff. I got Boba Fett and Mandalorian stuff. And you know what? It's really funny that you showed off that X-Men board game with the figures and where you painted up, because I was over at Ross and they have for $13 they have this card game, but it comes with little mini chibi X-Men figures. There's like 12 of them, and you can paint them up if you want to. I passed on it, but if you check out your Ross, you can still find it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like the detail you did on Banshee's cape, that was cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I don't want to say I'm like full-blown autistic like Vinnie, but I do my best.
I'm artistic. You're autistic. There's a difference.
Artistic, autistic. What's the difference?
You're gonna start
difference?
It's part of this.
Wouldn't you like to be autistic? Autism too.
Right. Tina Bochin hanging out in the chat. What's going on, Tina? I hope that you're having a wonderful night. Guys, I see a lot of you thought that intro was pretty cool. I appreciate that, man. It takes time to dig stuff out. Today, I just managed to get lucky, man. It was the second tote I dug out of the garage, because this is none of the stuff that's in my toy room. It's all the stuff that's still sitting in the garage. I have no room in the toy room for. Soul Assassin, what's going on, buddy? Let's get offended. People get offended on this channel. You're on the wrong stream then. The Guinea Ass Club is down the street. You are not wrong. I can't help it if we're offended. It's just the way I was built. I'm honest about this stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up Indy's toy history lessons. Now, this is one that I've kind of like teasing for a little bit. And I'm bringing another history lesson with, of course, Indy, the pig with the most, Mr. Archaeological Pig, digging some stuff out that I'm hoping none of you know of this time. This one should be interesting. I hope you're all ready for this. I expect to see a whole bunch of nope, don't remember that. Here we get into Indy. Take it away, pig.
Welcome, one and all. I am your Professor, Indy, of the Guinea Pig Collective. And now, we are going to get into some toy history. On today's Toy History Lessons, we'll be delving into Fantasyland as we'll be talking about another short-lived franchise by the name of Dragon Riders of the Styx. Manufactured by Dimensions for Children, DFC, also known as Multi-Toys Corp., launched around 1981 to 1982 because some of the toys are actually marked 1981, but they may not have been released until 1982, and there is no definitive source to say exactly when these were released. But they were released as the large Dragon Riders of the Styx fantasy playset featuring molded dragons, demons, wizards, and cardboard dungeons, following other DFC fantasy sets like the Forest of Doom. The action figures were a line of articulated 3.75-inch action figures that followed in 1983 and featured characters like Ragnar the Warrior and Gillis the Ogre. They were often sold carded with fantasy heroes and villains. The figures had 7 points of articulation, so there was movement at the neck, the shoulders, the hips, the knees, but suffered from cheap construction and very often had brittle plastic knee pins. The line built its world through card backs, featuring simple names like the Wizard and Dragon Man, and many others, competing with other fantasy lines like LJN's and AD&D toys. They also included fantasy erasers and small fantasy creature mini cars. Now, despite flaws, the line is remembered fondly as a classic 80s fantasy toy, sought after by collectors for its nostalgic, campy appeal. Complete figures and cardboard parts being quite rare to acquire today, especially in decent condition. Now, because DFC did copy a lot of things that TSR and AD&D monsters were doing at the time, they were sued and they were threatened, and they had to remove the faces of a few of the figures. They also had to change the name of the Dungeons of Castellan playset to the Demons of Castellan and use new box art. Guys, do you remember or have you ever heard of the Dragon Riders of the Styx? Guys, thank you for joining me on this toy history lesson.
There we go with the intro. Slasher, I see you saying you know about it, and RR was saying he knows about it too. So I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought maybe I got one that's just that much unknown that it would have stumped everybody. Go ahead.
These were things that lurked around my attic for years, like just random. I didn't this because I didn't get this. This was somebody else in my house got this. I just ended up taking these over, because someone didn't want to take them. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. I still have the fucking dragon. It's not green though. It's black. It's in good fucking shape.
Let me blow you up.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
That's a good size to it.
I have some of those snake people that you showed with the faces.
Mm-hmm.
I should have a couple of those somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, these are fucking cool, man. These are cool little pieces. Like if you needed jobber monsters or creatures for your other more popular figures.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many different franchises that were coming out at the same time that were doing a lot of that Dungeons and Dragons-esque type of figures and playsets and everything. This was just another one.
Yep.
Well, what we will have something very similar in the same type of vein next week, and I'm pretty sure if this one didn't get you guys, I'm thinking next week's might get somebody or get most of you. Who knows? Maybe RR is going to come in again. I appreciate that, RR. We always try to dig at some cool stuff.
This was a good one to do because it's not very well known. I don't remember any commercials for these at all.
No, there was zero. I looked all over the place for commercials, could not find anything for it. So that's why it was all stills.
Yeah, the quality was like dollar store or candy store toys. The toys they would have on the spinner racks and shit. It was the same quality. The Green Army Men, basically. But
we've talked, and all of us have talked about it at some point, where even some of these dollar store knockoff type toys, some of these things, they're pretty cool in their own right.
Yeah. Well, not Robert Kopp, but so they were.
Hey, no, Robert Kopp's cool, man. What are you talking about?
He is?
Robert Kopp is in a class of his own. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Would you? Is he cool enough for you to spend $85 on Shifty?
if I could get it, knowing that I was going to be in the same vicinity as Brad Garrett, where I could get Brad Garrett to sign it, yes.
But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that one. So we're going to jump right into a toy break, man. So yeah, this one was a lot of fun to shoot, literally. So some of them don't turn out quite as good. I know Shifty missed it last week, but well, guys, Merry Christmas. Got to spend time with family. Have a good one. Happy guys. Keep sharing the links out there. Let everybody know. Going. We've got some amazing people that have been sharing links out there for me, and like Katie over there on Twitter, or Red here on YouTube. Really appreciate her taking time out to share all this out, because sometimes some of these people that always claim that they're out to help people, you see that they're the first ones that never share anything. They don't even try to help you out at all. That's why whenever I hear people talk about, we all grow together, and, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, and they never do anything to help anybody out. Yeah, you can absolutely kiss my ass. Next week, so Santa paid the protection fee, Tommy. Yes, he did, Soul Assassin. Even that fat man has got to pay the fee to the Guinea Pig Collective, because toes will come off. There's no way around it. But let's get into the toy break. Hope you enjoy this one. I had a blast with this one, literally.
Today's toy break, we will be taking a shot at the stunning Your Action Hero mobile team toy from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, Dollar Tree. Used to be $1, now they're about $1.50 for most things in their store. $1.40, $1.50, I think, somewhere around there. I think it's $1.50. But there we go with this guy. Not a whole lot to this. Let's get him out and take a quick look at him. This guy is on some serious roids because, look at the size of the gun. It's supposed to be like a shotgun or something that he comes with. Man, is that thing just oversized for this bigger? That's absolutely ridiculous looking. But, so the arms move up and down. Legs kick a little bit, not a whole lot, and I think the head turns. Yeah, the head turns right there. And a cheap little backpack thing just kind of sits on there, but not a whole lot to him. He actually feels like he's made out of fairly sturdy plastic, but we are about to find out, ain't we? Here we go. We're going to start off with the old Red Rider first. Red Rider's getting some pretty good shots on this guy. Now we're going to try it with the old Legacy 1000, which didn't do so good last time, but let's give him a shot this time. Oh yeah, not bad. I'll try one a little bit closer. So at the end of the day, Red Rider, a lot of damage. The Legacy 1000, a little extra damage, but Red Rider did most of the damage, man. This is all that's left of this guy. It's all I could find, at least. The rest of it kind of got lost in the yard. So we got another head to add to the collection. That blew right off, so there we go. Another successful toy break.
Yeah, there we go with that. Yeah, the Red Rider was a champion on that one. Thank you, R. What'd you think of that one?
How dare
That was
you make
brutal.
fun of Boomstick?
A poor guy and his oversized gun. He didn't want to.
he
He didn't do nothing to nobody.
didn't stand a chance.
That was
That's all I
brutal.
said. My God, man, that figure probably had a family accessory pack.
Probably did.
Make fun of his boomstick size. How dare you, sir?
I kept the boomstick because it might actually come in handy for an accessory for another figure or something like that.
Right.
But the head gets added to the collection of absolutely destroyed toys. Thanks to our great toy break that we always try to deliver here. The big booms, there's something I'm not going to talk about it right now. I kind of briefly mentioned it to one other person, but I'm not going to really talk about it. But they've got a new, should I say, air gun out there that I am super interested in. It's got a lot of nostalgia vibes. If I can wind up pulling off and getting it before Christmas, I'll probably be showing it off next week. The Christmas special we'll be having here on Collectible Past. We will be starting early. Possibility we may move the time up for the toy show just a little bit. Try to get out of this pigeonholed spot that we're in right now with the toy show starting at the time it has been for the past 4 years. It feels like we're kind of stuck in a rut with this. So, next week we're going to try it out. We're going to move it up a little bit, and then we're going to, figure out what time is going to seem to work best for the toy show, and we'll just readjust the time just a little bit so we could try to get some more people on here to have fun. Maybe eventually we can wind up getting some more spotlight guests coming in and talking about some of their favorite toys and everything, because that's what it's all about. Hearing other voices come in here and talk about some amazing toys, and all of us get to have some really cool discussions about it. I mean, that's what it was always meant to be. Always meant to be that. And, once again, all the people that I have on here every single week, my co-host, my panelist, you guys, I can't thank you enough for always being here time after time. I mean, taking your time out of your day to be here for this, it does mean a lot. And, once again, thank you. And of course, all the awesome people that are always hanging out in the chat and all the people that are sharing out the streams and stopping in and having a good time. Thank you as well. But
thank you.
On that, what was that toy line you just murdered, Tommy?
Mobile Team, My Action Hero from the Dollar Tree.
Poor guy.
I might get more of those. That thing was so much fun to blow up. I might get a few more. Maybe I'll do a whole army and try to take the M1 Garand with full auto.
I mean, you get a whole army setup of them and one M80.
You can't get M80s anymore, unfortunately. You can only get M60s.
Okay, well, then M60s.
We could line up a whole bed of M60s underneath them, connected with a big, long fuse. Wow!
Look, it's Guantanamo Bay, take two.
Right? Well, I think what really helped this toy break is the fact that I actually got a separate board and I rubber banded his feet to the board so he wasn't flopping around from the hits. So he was a little bit more stationary. He took more of the hit than, say, if the BB hit him and flung him backwards, because a lot of that force actually gets lost when the figure goes flying. So I think that's what really helped this one out. You're damn right. Boom! Those things are so much fun. He would have got one if he would have survived, but yeah, the BB guns did the job this time. So I can't argue with the results. The results were stunning.
Yes.
Stunning.
It reminded me of the
stunning.
Reminded me of the beginning of RoboCop there. Man.
Cops don't like me. I don't like cops.
Just slightly more PG than RoboCop. Slightly.
Yeah, slightly.
But we're going.
I don't know when his head went flying backwards. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it could have been worse, right?
Yeah,
it could have been worse. I could have filled that thing with tomato. Well, if there was a way to, I could have filled it with tomato sauce or something.
Funny.
But we're going to jump into toys from bygone past. Vinnie will be back as soon as he can, and we're going to get into some more toy fun. Guys, hope you enjoy some of these old school commercials from days of yore.
I am your Professor Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective. Welcome to Toys from Bygone Eras.
In 1902, Teddy Roosevelt and Ideal gave the world the teddy bear. 1933, Ideal introduced the Shirley Temple doll, and the licensing industry was born. For Toy Fair 1963, it was something called Mousetrap. and a totally new concept in games had been started. Now for 1972, Ideal presents the first open-end action game ever created. Introducing Bing Bang Boing. There are many ways to set up Bing Bang Boing. The first game you can keep adding on to. It's down the bingo flinger, cross the humdrums, up the banglevator, through the flicker ticker, and into the boingle bucket. Just one of the many games you can play is Raise the Flag. How far you go with it is up to you. Bing Bang Boing, the first open-end action game ever created. It's Ideal.
Uphill, downhill, around the track and back. It's Mini Sport by Kenner, the super highway and road race game for little sports. Even a 3-year-old can make them go. Tilt the track, look at them climb. Take Mini Sport anyplace, nothing to plug in. The track is already assembled. Race all 6 cars at once. Be a real sport with Mini Sport.
It's Kenner! It's fun! Ah!
Thank you for joining us, and remember, if it's not being done by a pig, it's not worth watching.
There you go, your toys for bygone eras. Some pretty interesting choices there, Indy.
Bada Bing Bang Boing? Was that the original name for the strip club on The Sopranos?
Big Bang Boing. Yeah.
The Bada Bing Bang Boing?
You know, everybody I knew, just about everybody I knew had Mousetrap. You know, I never ever fucking sat down at somebody's house and played Mousetrap, even though they all fucking had it.
Nope.
We played a lot of the other games, like, you know, Risk was like a big one that we always seemed to play at all the different places. I remember my one friend had that one was crossbows and catapults.
Oh,
and I remember that one.
Yeah. That one had it like the place that kind of looked like one of those dragons of the Dragon Riders of the Styx, right? It kind of looked. Yep. I think I remember that game.
Chaos says he still has a mousetrap. Nice. The power biff. Yeah, and then the weird names that they had for that Big Bang Point kind of cracked me up too. Like all the strange names that they had for the power buckets and all this other
Big Bang Boing. What the crap? That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, pretty strange stuff. But I know you were saying you wanted to get into some of that stuff early. Did you want to get into your segment now, since we're waiting for Vinnie to get back?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, because I guess we could.
Or you wanted to wait for him to.
Well, then everybody else would be gone. So I guess Slasher could go up first, maybe.
All right. Yeah.
Let me blow you up.
So, couple of things sent from Adam and Tommy. Thank you guys very, very much for this.
Welcome, man.
I got some Tords. Cool fucking Tord right here, Metallo.
I know, right?
Sweet.
Isn't he awesome?
Yeah, he is.
He looks great.
You noticed something about him and the Lex you sent, though, Adam? You
It's the
something?
same suit, just different.
Same exact suit.
Yeah.
Except the torso is the only thing that's different.
Yeah, in the back.
But he comes with a piece of kryptonite.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I love the paint job on that.
Yeah, he looks nice.
And another Tord of something I'm very, very unfamiliar with. Is this What is it? Batman Last Night on Earth? Is this something to do with Batman Beyond?
No, it's just a different storyline. And I haven't ever read the comics or anything, but that's that one that I've got that Bane behind me. I ended up getting that guy, and I got a couple of them, and I was like, "Oh, this is like the third strongest Batman, apparently, out of the top three. This is the ultimate Batman. He is the third in that suit, the third strongest Batman in the DC universe." From one of the things I had heard.
Yeah, he's an evil Batman.
And this gray Bane is from that line too.
Yeah, it's all based off of Greg Capullo artwork.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Snyder and Capullo that did that storyline.
See, because they never give descriptions on the back of the Tord boxes. Why can't you just give like a fucking little paragraph about it? You know?
Yeah. There's a lot of empty space in that box for some weird reason.
there was the Bane piece in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When I bought this, it did not come with those pieces, so I cut it out and stuck another figure in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he sent the Lex. I'm going to show off. He sent the Lex in this. This Lex is dope. I know I've seen it a million times from you, Adam, but I don't know. It's something about like having this guy in person. He's pretty fucking awesome. I like.
Now you got to rip heads off.
Yep.
He's got to be holding heads.
Now I'm gonna put. Let's see. Do all their heads come off? All their heads
pretty much.
Most really? So I could put Deadshot. So if I take out my Deadshot from the box, I could put Deadshot's head on him.
Pretty much.
Yes, but you really need to take precautions and heat him up a little bit with a hairdryer or something.
Yeah. But I like him a lot. He's cool. Thank you very much, Adam.
Yeah, he is
pretty awesome.
And the stand too.
Yeah, see, I cut
the
the Lex box up so I could stick that where the Bane shit was, and then I stuffed Lex in there as well, Shifty.
They're ahead of the game. Well, it's always like, and Vinnie always talks about that too. Like every single one of those figures, especially that in kind of flying aspect to the character, they should all come with those stands.
All come with it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes. We're still waiting for Marvel Legends to even add one stand like that.
Right?
You're going to be waiting a long time.
Right? Metallo went on top, and they both fit in the medium box, so I could just send it all to you that way, instead of having to put it in a bigger box or,
Oh, I was fine. Yeah,
I figured you'd get a laugh out
at first.
It.
I looked at it. I looked at it at first. I was like, "This is a weird 2-pack."
It was a custom made for you, brother.
It's a custom 2-pack.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was awesome, Adam.
No, I'm glad you. And like I said, that is my favorite Metallo, that I have seen.
But
he did a good job on that figure.
Did Tord do another Metallo?
I don't know.
He should do a classic one. Where he's got more of the I guess more modern. I don't know.
What isn't he just about out of time?
No, he's got it to like October of next year.
Next year, middle of next
okay.
year. Okay, I thought it was mid next year.
Yeah, there's an extension, but Mattel's going to be releasing stuff in July.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's like Hail Mary, Dying Days type shit. Okay.
He's in his last bunch of them.
No more Tuna Fayota.
Well, I'm sure we're going to talk more about that in the later segment.
Like how I was saying, I needed a Punisher figure for my collection because I haven't had a Punisher figure since the Toy Biz days. So for my wrestling collection, I needed a Stone Cold Steve Austin figure. So
there we go.
Nice.
Not this one. It's this line right here.
Right.
What is this?
Yeah, the Elite.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
But
I hear that
he doesn't come with another head. He only comes with this head.
Okay. Well,
he comes with a couple different hands though.
That's what I heard too. I heard Mattel they might be doing that with the DC stuff. They'll have like the Elite line that's more affordable, and then they'll have the one that's like a collector's edition, like they do with all the wrestling figures. I heard they might be doing stuff like that.
I do love the RoboCop knee braces. That's awesome.
Yeah.
One
they did
thing
a pretty good job.
One thing I don't like though is cheap paint job on the vest.
Yeah.
They just like painted it on. I think they should have did it like what's it called where it's like puffing out, like where it's imprinted on it.
Yeah,
What's
they
that
probably
called?
did that for
embedded or
embossed. Is it embossed?
embossed.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
Embossed.
there you go. Yeah, that's what they should have did. But you know, I guess
Well,
they got to be as cheap as possible.
Yeah, they probably did that for the Ultimate line, but that's like $12 more.
Yeah.
Well, that was like his last match, one more round. That's what that meant when he did that. Back
OMR? Okay.
Yeah, one more round. When he fought The Rock for the last time, that was what he wore.
But yeah, I finally got a Stone Cold for my collection.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
And here's the fucking thing. The motherfucker of the night. This fucking thing that Tommy sent me. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. And it comes with The Rock and
Roman.
the most not boring wrestler ever. The guy who never made me want to change the channel ever. Roman Reigns.
It's Akuma. It's Akuma.
The man who
Yeah,
kept
that's
me.
Akuma.
The man
So
who
you
kept me.
got
The man who kept me
Samoa.
not watching wrestling in the modern day. Thank you, Roman Reigns.
Is that your first set of
It's the,
Samoans?
It's the Bloodline Rules ring. I do it. Let's see. For my old wrestling figures, I think the closest I got to a Samoan is Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
You got a Rikishi? Because if not,
No, I don't have a Rikishi. No.
Or
You
what
got
if it's
Yokozuna?
up to any other-
Umaga. I have an Umaga
Umaga?
figure. There you go. I
Plus-
do have an Umaga figure.
Yeah, Shifty's right. Yeah, Yokozuna. He's part of the Noah family.
Yoko.
But yeah, it's awesome. Thank you very
Nice
much.
looking ring.
So,
Oh, yeah.
what I'm gonna do?
I was just hoping it was going to be the right size for what you wanted.
Yeah, I wanted for this scale figure, because this is good for both Jakks and Mattels.
Mhm.
They're all the same. Like they may be, the Mattel ones may be better quality, but they're all the same size.
Now you got to
But,
reach for all your AEW figures.
Oh, jeez.
You know what though? I would have used an AEW ring. I would have even used an AEW ring. I'd have done to hang the Hangman figure what Tommy did to that guy a couple minutes ago.
That mobile team guy didn't stand a chance.
But
we need to find you a Scarlet Pimpinella to go with that.
Yes. Yes.
Or Scarlata Pimpinella. Was that it?
I'll see if someone will do a custom figure.
Stanley.
WWE
But
edition.
yeah, so I'm gonna put this motherfucker together, and I'm gonna drop for a bit. And then
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Well,
come back.
right before you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and play Shifty segment because he's been dying to show all you guys this. He said it from the top of the show. What's going on, Stripe? You big fuzzy bastard. So he wanted to make sure everybody's here. He wanted to show all this stuff off. So as soon as he gets done, you jump in, put that thing together. But Shifty, you ready, man? You ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Here you can look, browse, peek, touch, feel, taste, smell, do anything you want, take all the time you want. Nobody's going to pressure anybody around here.
Wow! That's a low price!
I'm sorry, did you say something about a low price?
Wow! That's a low price! I know!
I'll make that deal. How about you, you bitch? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal.
I'd buy that for $1.
Shoot. At that price, Burnett can scream all he wants.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Come on, what's going on? The whole order's been prepaid.
Sold.
Hey everybody, it's time for deals and stuff. New stuff is coming out. Look, real quick. The deals they're drying up right now. Nothing huge to report on. But if you want the War Machine and the Omega Red Gamerverse 2-pack, Walmart has that for $35 right now. That is a pretty good price. I'm holding out. I'm holding out for like $25, maybe. I don't think it'll drop to that price, but you get it for $35 right now on their website. I think it comes with free shipping because it's a $35 limit to get free shipping. So check that out if you want it. Also, if you're an Ollie's Army member, check your email because there's a 25% off on all toys right now, and they got toys marked down to next to nothing, so you can get some good deals. So check your emails and head out to Ollie's. Okay, we everybody announced a lot of crap this week, a lot of new stuff, and I got a whole bunch of pictures because it's always fun to talk about new stuff. And here we go. The Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Barney and Fred. Yeah, they're
Barney!
Barney! Yeah, they're up for pre-order right now. So head over. Yes, head on over to Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, or wherever you like to reserve your figures. They'll have them up for pre-order. It's a very cool set from Jada Toys. Juggernaut.
But wait,
McFarlane.
One sec though. Those two, they're separate, right? They're not together.
They're separate. They're in separate boxes. Each one comes in its own cereal box.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
So it's probably going to be about $70 right there for both of them.
Ouch.
This is a statue, new statue from McFarlane. He looks pretty good. Old Juggy there. Not as good as the Marvel Legend figure, but still pretty nice. Okay, I don't know what this is. This is Punisher in a mech suit, and it's
Nice. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess it's a Hulk Buster. I don't know. I've never seen this before, so yeah, this is coming out at some point.
That looks really good. And from what I understand, I think it does. It has like a helmet too that goes over the front of it.
Yes.
But that head was based off of an Italian artist's rendition of Punisher. I forget that guy's name, but yeah, he did a couple of miniseries with the Punisher kind of recently, and yeah, I'm familiar with the guy who sculpted that head too. It's awesome, and you could probably switch it up. You could switch it with your other Punisher figures.
Yep. This is a classic Doctor Strange from McFarlane. He looks pretty nice. I wouldn't mind picking this up. I don't know what size this is. I think it's one of the smaller ones. Yeah, I might get this one later on.
Does he got a bar of soap in front of him?
This is Lizard from. Oh yeah, he does, don't he?
I think it's supposed to be some kind of script or something. I think.
No, it's a bar soap. It's a bar soap.
Yeah, it's a bar soap.
Magical bar soap.
He wants to clean everything.
This is another McFarlane statue. It's the Lizard.
Torment.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the Lizard from the Torment storyline. That's when Calypso brought him back and brought back Kraven
Professor
the Hunter.
Pig. Professor Pig's joining the
Spider-Man.
multiverse.
One of the one that
Better
was
get him while you
Spider-Man,
can.
Yeah.
He might not be kosher for long.
Yes, this is a very cool character. Yeah, I may have to pick this one up. Nice.
Real quick. Always DTF. We're gonna do this real quick while he's up there because you're spending your time and money, and we're gonna get right back into Shifty's deals.
Yep.
Usually I would hold it over, but for something like that, yeah, we're not going to. So real quick.
Yep.
This calls for a Sword of Omens special. Thundercats!
Mella, you'll be joining us soon. A band of violence, real or doom.
I thank you. Till all are one.
Thank you so much, always DTF for 20. Merry Christmas, everyone. Taking a break from wrapping gifts to eat. And I guess watch you guys. Wishing you health and tasty veggies to all the guinea pigs. Plenty of cool toys with great articulation for all. Dude, thank you so much. Always DTF. You rock, brother. Much appreciated.
Very nice.
Merry Christmas, bro. To you and your loved ones.
Happy New Year.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
and
man.
Happy New Year, yeah.
And the guinea pigs appreciate getting a mention there as well. And I know some of the guys are talking about, yeah, man, the classic look is nice. The lizard looks cool. Some nice statues.
Yep.
Absolutely. So what's the deal with this pig guy again?
This is Professor Pig. He's not kosher. He's he's kind of crazy and stuff. You may have seen him on the Gotham show or in one of the Arkham games.
Yes, I do recall him in Gotham. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Was he from
Pretty
the
cool
comics,
character.
or did they just make him up for the?
No,
comics?
he's from the comics.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Was he during the Court of Owls storyline? Because that's
He's old. He's older than the Court of Owls.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Well, that's
believe
the
he's
storyline
like-
they tied him into on the show.
Yeah, he's like some kind of serial killer character,
Uh-huh.
like a slasher type thing.
At Chaos, there is always a Merry Pigmas, and there is always a Pigly New Year, always. But
Yep.
Yeah,
But
if
right
you
now-
get this figure, you definitely need to add some blood and splatter and all sorts of grime on this figure. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I like what they're doing with the cloth apron on there. I think it looks
Uh-huh.
really good. Sometimes it doesn't pull off very well, but it looks pretty decent on this guy.
I'm surprised it's a new body because normally, like, he
Yeah.
reuses everything.
Wait till you see what's coming up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know. Yeah, Todd's the king of the reuse of parts. But,
Well, this just happened to be the next one in the pool.
Yeah.
Yep. I threw it up there because I mean, when was the last time you had a classic Spawn figure with that much accessories and stuff? Yeah, that looks pretty neat.
And they gave him that same board with the spike that the original figure had.
Yes, he's technically supposed to be. Well, he wasn't going to run another Kickstarter since people are getting so angry with him. So that's why he made it an elite instead. So this is like a $70 figure that's probably going to be on discount before you know it.
Yeah.
Because all of his
crazy.
elite figures, they all dropped in price. None of them. He can't maintain that price point because he's ripping off people.
All right.
It'd be a good price to pick one up nowadays. So if you're getting it for $30,
We'll see what ends up becoming, but yeah.
Trying to see what I got going here. I'm going to try to stick with the DC stuff first, Shifty.
Okay.
All right. Since it's kind of McFarlane, so.
Uh-huh. Yes, we got another Jay Garrett. He looks okay. I don't know if he looks as good as the last one. I think
No,
some of these might be
I remember
re-releases.
seeing that the last one they did like maybe about 3 years
Yeah.
ago. I swear it looked 10 times better than this one. Like even the face
Yeah.
and everything,
The
the body.
superpowers
The head's
one,
too
right?
small.
Didn't they just
Yeah.
do the superpowers?
this look
for
more
him?
like the comic.
I don't
know what he's going for, but something's definitely off. His proportions are
Yeah.
all messed up.
Yeah.
Spider sense is tingling.
Like he's a little too diesel for Jay Garrick, you mean?
That too.
Yes.
Yep. It's got a lot of issues, but that's what happens with all the reuse shit.
Okay, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. This is the Wally West I showed off last week, and I'm showing this off because I think it looks much better than what we got coming up here. But yeah, this is the one that if Tommy's got it up next, let's see.
Yeah, hold on. I'm bouncing back and forth between a couple tabs.
They just announced
I'm
this
gonna
one. I
have
guess
to
this is-
hold on. I'm gonna have to mute you for a second, Slasher. All right?
I'll do it.
Okay.
This is the Barry Allen. They announced. I don't think he looks nearly as good as the Wally West. So you can just get the Wally West and do what the guys said. Just call him Barry Allen.
That's it. I think
Yeah.
the other one's a million times better. This is just like again reuse of one of his other releases. And if
Yeah.
you know, like that one that came out with the Build a Wave for Darkseid, he's got like the transparent legs. All of his transparent legs are all breaking. There's people who are buying it brand new or getting it from eBay, and they're
Wow.
shattering in the package before they get to the people. Because
That
this is the
sucks.
problem that happens if you use the wrong plastic, the wrong PVC. That's and clear. So that's a note for everybody out there. If you're a toy manufacturer, don't do what Todd did.
Is it just me, or does his head look just slightly too small?
Too small.
It's exactly like it. Yeah, just like the
And
Jay
his
Garrett.
his arms just
Yeah,
look
a
a
little
little on the stumpy side.
They're stumpy
Yeah.
because
I-
the shins and the thighs are too long.
If his head was
Yeah.
bigger, it would look normal. That's all they
Yeah.
really need is to just.
It would have balanced it
Maybe
out
a little
more.
bit less muscle on Barry Allen too.
Maybe. I think the other the
Yeah,
previous one,
he definitely knows what leg day is. Look at
Quads.
the Wally one is way better.
Yes.
Yeah, man. All right,
And
up
the Wally
next-
one's up for reserve right now. Yeah, look what they're bringing back.
Oh,
they're
cool.
bringing back. Yeah, they're bringing it back, but he's probably gonna be like way more expensive because he comes with a poster and he comes with a card and he comes with like a smiling head this time. You get an extra head this time. Yeah, I don't know.
So you're getting so they gave you the grimier face, but they didn't give you obviously you're not getting the grimier body, but because that face it looks like a little stubbly and everything.
It does.
Okay, time out. We got to dissect this one. We really do, because I'm sorry, this is going to be in his elite line or his deluxe elite, whatever the hell it's called.
The cape looks awful.
Oh, I'm sorry, theatrical deluxe release, like he did with the Batman Returns, which there's nothing deluxe about them. There's no alternate hands or anything for Catwoman. There's no alternate head for Catwoman. She comes with a whip and her little taser. That's it. This one, there's no wire in the cape. You can see how bad it sits on him. He has a new head that's ugly as shit. And the rest is just paper. So there's really no new items other than a head that looks terrible and the poster. Wow.
Is this like that's the head of the Superman 3 asshole Superman with the
one that's on the one on the floor next to his right foot? That's the asshole head.
Okay. I don't know. I'm looking at this one. It looks kind of like he got a bit.
That's the neutral head.
It's another one though. It's that head's a little bit smaller than the other ones. It looks like.
Yeah,
it's a horrible release. And
Yeah,
again, they didn't update the body. At least updated his upper torso, make him bigger, his chest and stuff.
You know what? You know what they should have done?
He's got the Beetlejuice shrunken head syndrome. Real quick, before you jump in that Shifty, Gap wants to know when is this one coming out?
Oh, I don't know. They really haven't announced the dates, I think, yet, because these were just like shown today. I don't think they'll probably give us information next couple of weeks about when they'll go up for pre-order and stuff. So I would imagine it'd be in the spring.
Yeah. Look how
next month.
His thighs look like hot dogs. Look how thin they are.
Yeah, you could use some of the fucking that earlier Flash's figure size.
Yeah.
Flash, right?
What they should have done, they should have got the Superman with the comic book cell shading and just released that one without the cell shading because it's a much better body. It's got a better cape installation because the neckline is lower and it looks more accurate to the actual suit. It looks way better. That was his opportunity to do that, and he didn't. This is a fail.
It is a fail, but I mean, and I understand too for the people who don't have them. Like, yes, absolutely, having a re-release is key. But if they're gonna re-release them, make them better than the previous one. Because I'll tell you right now, if it was the better body, wired cape, the extra head that actually looks like Christopher Reeve instead of a weird smirking melty man, this would have been like an instant buy for everybody again. But
well, once again, too, you're getting the guys that buy multiple copies of a single figure. This might even be one of the ones that they're going to pass on because it's a bit of a downgrade from the last one. That was cheaper, by the way.
Yep.
Well, hey,
you can still get for about $50 on eBay. Ship.
If it doesn't sell, that's good news for us who would like to have extra parts and stuff. So get it on clearance. Yeah. So
because the alternate hands are good, I will say
make
that.
a hell of a Bizarro out of this.
Yep.
Good.
All right.
Yes, I don't know who this is. It's no.
Don't you have this one, Vinny?
I don't have that one. No, the one I have is way better.
Is this Hal or is it Kyle Rayner?
I think it's supposed to be Hal, but he didn't release the good.
Black.
This isn't the good body. This is the bad body mold.
Yeah.
The one I have, it's harder to get, but it's a way better body. This one has got its problems all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Is the suit textured too on this one? If it is, it's the one that they yeah, I can see on the legs and on the upper torso. Yeah, this is the one that they re-released multiple times. this is just a really bad like cash grab. They try to do a new face on him, and they change the chest piece. It doesn't work. He's reusing parts, and he's failing on this one massively.
Yeah.
He's like getting desperate.
Well, hopefully the next one. Let me see. There you go.
Yes, they're re-releasing Bane. Yes, I was right.
Hello, Batman.
Born in the dark.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's better
like
than
I'm-
the Build-A-Banes because those were built like crap.
I think Todd McFarlane is in the dark. He can't seem to understand or see real proportions.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, I have no interest in this.
Nope. I always hated that Bane. I'm not sure what this one is. Ah, okay.
Oh,
Anna?
Oh yeah.
Yes, finally.
But she's going to be some kind of collector's edition because she comes with another character.
Yeah.
So he's going to milk the fans.
Oh, jeez.
She looks really good. She
Yes,
looks
she
really
does.
good, but not as hoochie mama as I would like to have her look. But
It's more
I
the
guess,
classic look.
Yeah, the classic look
Yeah,
is
but-
fine. If you're going to release her, that's
I need a little
Hey.
bit more cake.
Be happy that we actually have a Zatanna coming out.
Yeah.
Todd is allergic
Hey,
to females, apparently.
Yeah, I may have to get this one, and plus she's got a
Yeah,
monkey.
because I need
so.
to go with my Constantine, yo.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah. Get you dark.
Well, you know what? That's not entirely true, Vinny. We got it on good confirmation that Todd is into female tunas. So
So that's the canned tuna he likes. You don't like the real stuff.
all right, so next up we got this one's was a little bit out of place, but
Wait,
there we go.
no, wait. Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll just go ahead and talk about it because there was a few more DC ones.
Yeah, I know. It got mixed
it's fine.
in.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he. I don't think he looks good at all. He's.
The
I mean, well,
face
he didn't
looks
look great.
terrible.
See from the
He didn't look great in the movie.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's accurate to
older
the
version.
movie, but it's not the
Yes,
definitive
it
version
is.
that we wanted.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sorry. That head looks like it was drugged through a freaking like a Clyde's car crusher or something. It looks way too thin.
Just
I
like
know. Well, he-
just like the real Wesley Snipes right now.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I
Yeah.
said it's accurate to the latest movie, but not the version that we wanted. We wanted classic Blade 1 or Blade 2 look. We didn't want
No. Old
that's
man
still
Blade.
okay for what it is, but yeah, he's not on my
After
list.
he got 8 Vax people blood.
Right?
All right, you ready for your last two DC shots?
Oh yeah. Well,
I was going to say, do you want the simple one first or the bigger one?
Whatever you think.
All right,
Thrill
we'll go
me.
with this one.
Yes. Look who they're bringing back out, and I need him because I didn't get him the first time.
I
Yeah,
also don't have him, so yeah.
Yes.
But he's going to be
Yes.
the theatrical
Got him
deluxe
sitting
release.
right behind me.
Lucky.
Geriatric Blade.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Yep. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
And of course, here we go. The not Jack Nicholson. Hey, did you know that they're releasing a Jack Nicholson version of?
They're releasing a Jack Nicholson version?
no way.
But it's not. But it's
Actually, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not
they're
releasing.
Oh, I know my story. Hell no.
He does not want to pay for the license, or I'm sorry, the likeness. But he does have.
Yeah.
He could make a Joker, so this is generic Joker. But
He still looks okay.
pretty
I'd
good.
still get him. I see he
Yep.
looks close
Yeah.
enough for me.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
the thing compared to what we got back in the day from what was that?
Yes.
Kenner that had the line at the time when they were doing
Uh-huh.
The
DC.
Kenner one
agree.
looked more like Jack Nicholson than the Toy Biz one did. The Toy
Well,
Biz
right.
one looked
Yeah.
nothing like Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
I still wish they had
squirting
his.
the squirting flower Joker figure. Yeah,
I wish
Yeah,
I
I-
had the gun.
I wish they had the alternate head with the beret and the melted face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I want. But no.
That'd be good. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
because how he's showing it. We'll see if there's any accessories aside from what's there.
Yeah.
But apparently the hat that's molded onto his head.
Wait,
Like,
guys,
oh, no.
they're making a Jack Nicholson Joker.
No
Surprise, motherfucker!
No way.
Wait,
All right.
wait.
Bullshit, I flag on the play.
Wait a minute.
No,
All right.
no.
So we're going to get into the last ones, which were the Marvel ones. So I'm going to show this one because this is my least favorite out of all of them.
Oh, I love that. No, I freaking that's one of the top ones I want.
It looks like it from the movie.
Yeah, and she's got some goggles to put on there, and I'm a big, huge fan of
the sunglasses, the big sunglasses.
Yeah, huge fan of this character, and a big fan of the actress, if you know why. She just showed off a picture today. Yeah, yes. Oh wow. Okay, let me tell you. I'm getting this figure.
I know why.
I could have swore during the middle of that I heard a bottle of lotion crack open.
Right?
Biddies.
She does have an alternate head though as well, and she comes with the Juggernaut.
I think Shifty just filled the cup.
And she comes with the Juggernaut helmet, the Vinnie Jones.
Talking about head over here and shit.
From
Hey, actually, I got her Star Wars character on the way to my house. I ordered. She got messed up in Star Wars, man. She got ganked real bad in that Acolyte show, man. She got killed off bad, man. But hey, cool figure. I'm getting her. I like her. Okay, next. What we got next?
Notice we didn't say spoilers because nobody's watching the Acolyte.
Hey, look what they're doing now. Hey, why didn't they give us? Yeah. Well, this at least is scuffed up and he's got like battle damage, but I'm kind of pissed off that
I do like to get a new head though.
Yeah, I may have to double dip and try to get rid of the old one.
I've never got any of them yet, so that one.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool. The other version sucks.
I just got that Deadpool that you got for me.
Yes, dude, that Deadpool's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
next one.
All right. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm bouncing back and forth between tabs. My bad.
Yep.
Oh, I reserved him the other day. There's a problem though.
Well. Oh, there's a huge problem.
What's the problem? Yeah, there's a huge problem.
No unmasked head.
Yes, comes with the neck, comes with the hood, but there's no extra head. So you got to have one of the old Jackman heads. Yeah.
What is that? That thing next to him. That's
that
not a
thing next
head.
to him
That's
is
just
the
a
hood.
mask that's supposed to hang off of what head?
Yeah, exactly. They are ridiculous what they did here. This is so if you have that first release of the yellow suited Wolverine with the full arms that are covered, that has the head that's supposed to come with this one. So now they're expecting people to go back and go buy that one instead of just tossing the extra head in here with, I don't know, maybe a new expression like an angry face instead of a neutral head.
I tell you what. If you're going after another head for Hugh Jackman, get the figure with the wife beater. Those are way better looking heads in that pack than the
The re-release, not the original release. The re-release has new paint jobs for the teeth and everything, and the digital print looks way better. So if you if you look for them, make sure you get the re-release. They did a killer job with that, and I like because the Origins hair was better. But hold on. I'm gonna have to show this. One sec. Gonna have to show this. Slasher, you wanted to know, so here it is. Here is the other. How come it ain't popping up?
Hold on. I got to bring this down first.
Joker, bro.
There it is. So there is the angry Wolverine head.
It's bitter beer face Wolverine.
Yeah. This is like when Todd ate the bad tuna.
This looks like some of the Twitter females that you argue with on on the platform over there. They now call
X. Got the downs.
Remember the commercial? Remember those bitter beer face commercials?
Yes.
This is me, Wolverine.
I like what Adam said. Yeah, give up. You're coming down with the down sickness. Give up. Coming down with down sickness. But
I need the clip of Jones going, "I'm kind of retarded."
we still got more.
That's right. I did want to show that because it was funny.
Gambit's getting a statue now.
Yes,
he looks okay.
All the Jim Lee covers.
Yes, now I'm telling you, Todd has to re-release the Wolverine and the Cyclops and the Magneto without the cell shading because he's putting all these other ones out without the cell shading. So I mean.
But I want to know, are they all in scale? Because he has a problem with that. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got 2 of them, but I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. No. Oh, my storm is not the storm from the cover, so they're going to put out another storm. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I get the black
one?
storm.
What's that?
You're missing
Instead of the white suit storm.
Abomination.
Hold on.
From what I hear, that really is an
Hold
abomination.
on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
People are
He looks pretty
flipping.
cool.
They're flipping out about this one.
Why? What's the matter?
He's mostly he was a build-away figure, and they didn't fix anything, and then they threw an accessory that doesn't really belong with him. That weird mutated crab head thing. Yeah, people have been bitching about this one already, and he doesn't even come with alternate hands that are fist hands. He's not a character that really claws. He's a character that punches.
Yeah, he's always fucking punching away at Hulk and back and forth. You know.
Yeah, and there's no fisted hands, so people are griping about this one.
I saw in my store they have Strong Guy. He's one of the bigger boxes.
He looks really good.
I wonder how much he is. I should have asked.
Yeah, the Gambit did look good. Incredible
Yes,
shrinking heads. Yeah, and Tina Bojan said, "Why his knees so close to his ankles?" Talking, I think it was the Wolverine. But here we go.
Yes.
You
Now
have this,
Tommy has issues.
I thought you have this, Tommy.
I don't. I have the little. I have the 3 3/4. This is a 6-inch one. So first off, like I kind of got into it with a few people that, not from our group. I just explained to our group what was wrong with it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, right." And Vinnie was, yeah. Yep. So the original Ghost Rider. I seen a lot of idiots arguing. Some of them were saying the color's all wrong. It should be a black suit. There was no black suit for the original Ghost Rider. It was a completely blue suit from head to toe with the white outlines and then the white belt. There was no black boots. There was no black boots. There was no white gloves except in a few small covers that they had. And then the big gripe was the chain. He had the hellfire blast that came out of his hands because he didn't have a penance there. That's how he burned their souls with the hellfire shot out of his hands.
Yep.
So, I mean, beyond that, though, the rest of this figure looks amazing. Like, if I was able to get this one on the cheap, I would do some heavy customization on it. The first thing I would do is take that chain outside and I would shoot it with BB guns.
Well, yeah, and again, I can't believe that's what's making you so angry.
Or you just use the chain as like a backup chain for one of the Danny Ketch ones.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. That's why they threw it in there, because they already had it molded, painted. It's already there. So them adding that doesn't piss me off. The boots and the gloves, yes, I could definitely see the gripe with that. But the new body's fantastic. The bike looks incredible. The fire effects look awesome. He has an alternate head that's completely transparent fire.
Yeah.
That I know is what they added to this one too. I don't know if there's anything else, but I do know that there is another head sculpt. So, but yeah, overall, still really cool looking piece.
Red Rider for the chain. Yeah, you're damn right. I would absolutely kill it.
Are we almost through here? Because
we're getting close. We got a few more.
Yes, that's the old Colossus, and this is the new Colossus. They got a new Colossus and
X-Men Colossus.
Yes, I don't like him quite as much as the old one, but you can move on to the next picture.
Well, it has its problems, and that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Comparing the two of them, the new one, the body proportions are fantastic. The problem is that it's the astonishing X-Men costume. We want the classic one, so I'm sure they're going to use reuse a lot of this, and it's not going to take much to make a brand new one that's more classic. But looking at the older one, the colors are nicer, but his shoulders are so tiny. His legs, like especially how it goes the thighs to the crotch area, that's all incorrect. It looks like it's like a little kid's lower crotch area, and then all the proportions are messed up on it. But the new one is way better, and I know the articulation is a million times better.
I just missed the shoulder fins. The shoulder fins off the original. Yeah,
but again, I knew John Cassidy and his design. I understand what he was going for with it. Still pretty cool. He is one that I would get because that 2-pack. I mean, we finally have a brand new Kitty Pride. that goes with this.
All right, guys. I'm gonna drop. I'll be back in a bit. When I'm done with all of this. I'm just I'll keep it running. So
yeah, it's all good.
No problem, man. No problem.
I'll be back in a bit, guys.
You got it. See, like look at the range. He could actually do the full 90 degrees on the forearms now. That previous one could not. You're lucky if you got 20 degrees out of it.
Yeah, and that head's a lot better than the standard head they just showed. The grimacing head's really nice.
But what
I'm definitely. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say with these newer Colossus figures, you could definitely do head swaps on them between the old one, the Deadpool one, and this one. So you have your options, which I like because the silver paint has been consistent between them.
This goes up for pre-order on January the 8th. I think this is going to sell out quick. So if you want it, your best bet is probably GameStop. If you're not a Hasbro Pulse member, I think they get in early. But who in their right mind would pay for Hasbro Pulse?
No, that's like an extra $50 on top of everything else.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Good old kitty here.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks good.
She looks fantastic. And that's
alternate head.
That's the alternate head. Yeah, that's the alternate head.
So I'm happy they gave the options. Yeah, and look, he's got the closed neutral face there, the closed mouth, and he's got the angry one. They got the different accessories. Like I'm glad that it's a good set, and that these two it finishes the roster for Astonishing X-Men. By the way.
Hey, what up, Frankie? Yeah, man.
Hey, Frank.
Frankie says he had a motorcycle made it look red licorice. Yeah, that was the thing about his motorcycle too. A lot of people forget it wasn't really a real motorcycle. It was a Hellfire cycle that he made with his freaking Hellfire that shot out of his hands. But
that's so
there you go. Your Kitty Pride.
God, look how good she looks, man.
That looks.
Yeah,
awesome.
I really hope they do another version of her in her blue suit. But yeah, this is awesome. Got to get it. I got to get that Cyclops too. If you don't have Cyclops and Wolverine, you better be looking. I'm pretty sure they'll re-release the Wolverine at some point. If they may already have it up for re-release, I don't know.
Oh, the Astonishing X-Men one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably.
They already. Yeah, he's up for pre-order again.
Okay. Well, the Cyclops, if you want Cyclops, you probably ought to go look for it on eBay because I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be hunting that down.
Yeah, he's harder to get now.
All right.
Yeah. Was that it?
One more.
Oh, yes. They're re-releasing this on Hasbro Pulse, and they raised the price on it. It's now $219.
Jeez.
If you want to,
Pass.
Yes, pass.
$219. No, thank you.
No.
Yes.
Hey, somebody needs a cleanup sock. Cleanup sock. Aisle one.
I'm not for Kitty Pride. Come on, no. I mean.
Yeah, agreed. I will give Hasbro credit with that. They do put the things in a lot of poses that hide a lot of the flaws, but not always. Not always. The discerning eye will always find the problems in those damn things.
Yeah, there was no major problems with that Colossus. I mean, it's accurate to the design that it is, and the proportions are way better.
I think design where it fails for me, and I'm really particular about it, is the shoulder fins. Like I said, I really love the shoulder fins, and this just covers the shoulders. It's just kind of
again. It's not the classic Colossus. It's from.
I know. But what it reminds me of is when all those years where I tried to create X-Men characters and stuff in wrestling games, and I don't have shoulder fins, so I just had to just cover the shoulder. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm like, oh look, it's a second-rate costume for Colossus. When it's
not, all silver, man. Personally, I'd paint it because I like the way he looked. I'd chrome it all out, and I'd put a tank top on his ass from WWE.
Well, what all that Colossus talk? I guess I'm going to be showing a figure tonight.
And some blue jeans, And then you'd have the animated version because it does look like a real. That is a very good looking Colossus. I mean, I like.
Colossus. I love the diaphragm cut as well. Like you said, his proportions are. He looks like a Colossus now, not the one that was like, oh, we have like little kid parts and then long legs and I don't know. I think they messed up originally.
What was his Australia outfit? Because everybody's saying they still need to release an Australia outfit for Colossus.
Australia. Was it just the one? I think it's just the bare-chested one, isn't it? He's got like the red tights or the shorts and the boots. I thought
they need to figure out how to release one with his human form.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't, to be honest. If he did some kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep releasing him in a 2-pack, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to buy a Juggernaut to get him back in 2019.
The only release of him that I knew of that he was a single release was a really weird one where it was like a one-piece kind of thing, where it was like from his neck all the way down to his feet was like a one-piece suit, and his arms were exposed, and he had a beard. Like I didn't understand that one.
I know what it is. It's the red and white costume.
The red and white. No, here.
Where
the Outback
he has that
here.
white stripe.
This I think this is the one they were talking about. Wasn't this the Outback look?
Oh, well, that's just him without a shirt.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, I think the red and white outfit would be more of a. Yeah, I'd go with the red and white.
Customs anyway. That look pretty.
Yeah, the red and white outfit's a lot different than that. They should go for that one instead.
Well, there's also when they had the Phoenix Force that was split amongst 5 characters. That look was pretty cool too. Yeah, those are pretty badass. There's still a bunch of versions they could do. That's for sure.
Now, question: Is this Colossus, the astonishing X-Men Colossus? Is it actually Peter? Or is it his brother? Or was his brother in?
No, it's Peter. This is one
okay, because they had his brother be Colossus for a while somehow. I don't know if it was Ultimate X-Men or Astonishing or what, because I didn't read at that time. So I mean,
I don't remember him having a brother that was posing as him. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
he's got his
and
sister, which is Magic, but yeah.
Yeah,
I would like one that's closer to these proportions, like the Art Adams with the classic look. That would be great.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Make it happen, Hasbro, you sons of bitches.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, Tommy, thanks for all the help with the pictures. I'm going to try to get it set up better next time. I have a lot of stuff. I'm sorry I put all that on you tonight at the last minute.
He got so upset he left.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Man.
You're muted if you are there, unless maybe you had to step away for a second. But I could jump into something as well here. So
yeah,
since we are sitting here, and we did say some thank yous before, I want to play a thank you. So here is something that superfan Adam Shawhan hooked me up with here. So.
Oh yeah.
Give a big shout out to my friend, superfan Adam Shawhan. He just gave me a box full of cool stuff. This is some of what he had gotten me. Really, really nice. The black and white one. Buddy, thank you so much. That is killer. The Scarecrow piece looks pretty cool too. I might actually do like a repaint over this one because it actually does look pretty nice. I haven't really seen this one in person. Well, not a really good look at him anyway. But really cool. The Wonder Woman, that is killer. Dude, Adam, you're incredible, dude.
Wow.
And a couple books too. This one I actually have an art piece in. I might have to show that one off. And this is a book from our buddy Kai. So thank you for getting me a copy of that. Yeah, really curious. I want to check that one out too. But Adam, thanks so much, buddy. Merry Christmas. Hey everybody, this is
That was some good stuff. And after I opened it again, I realized I cannot show that piece because there's drug use and prostitutes all around the character of Cecil. So I forgot I can't show that one off. But if you go on Twitter, maybe I'll post it up over there.
Oh,
and you're very welcome, Shifty. I'm sorry I had to mute my mic because I had to feed the pig. So.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine.
The pigs gotta eat.
Hey man,
They were causing a ruckus. They were telling them, "Feed us now, or we're gonna screech so loud you won't be able to stream."
You're damn right. Adam, did you have anything you wanted to show?
Well, first off, you're welcome, Vinnie. And yeah, I'm ready whenever, man.
Yeah, go for it, man.
There we go. So there's from last week, of course, just because it's just a nice shot to start with, and then you just got Batman hitting Captain America in the nuts as he's getting his arms. I mean, like as if getting your arms ripped off ain't bad enough. He's getting hit right in the nuts. What an asshole Batman is, right?
Dude, I'm telling you, you need to find a Superman belt with an S on it so you can have the ASS, and that would look so sweet.
Right, and see, Lulu's just like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. What are you talking about? And then Tollback decided to give them. He added that because I thought that was pretty cool to throw in. And then we've got the little one here that's just deciding is his sisters are getting clean to bite his mom because why not? They are German, after all, folks.
Oh.
So here we have an addition from last week. And it's the same Captain America that Vinnie had done the shadowing on, but I kind of posed mine with the other Captain Americas, and so we've got a Cap, and Venom. So yeah, here we go.
They look great together.
Thought it'd be kind of fun to do something different with them, and you got to have the Ghost Rider Lego guy in the shot. He's got to ruin it every time. And then we've got a lot of stuff that Tommy had sent me, and something that Vinnie had sent me. Ta-da-da! There we go. Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
There you go, brother.
So yeah, we just got some side shots here of the office, and what is that? Oh my goodness! Somebody, what is going on? It could be a Tollback head.
That was the after YouTube shot.
Yes, after. But that's what's behind me. That's how the setup is now, where we've got figures on top of figures, under figures, over figures. They're everywhere.
Over the river and through the woods.
Yeah, and then we have,
through the woods. You could still get that if you go to vinnieart.com.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
Which I just gave a copy as a Christmas present, as you know, Vinnie. So that was really cool.
That's right.
And we'll get it'll get kind of getting there. There's just a couple more shots. Got the cards going and. Stamps.
Man, you almost
for the Batman stamps that it came out a while back from the United States. There's the figure Shifty was talking about with
hell yeah,
shadowing.
Yep. You almost got yourself a toy store there, man.
I know, right? Well, it's just the way it goes. All right, here we go into the
shit.
Now, I am not a fan of this title by any means, but this looks pretty freaking good.
That looks fantastic.
I've never been a fan of the Big W, but yeah, in this kind of a situation, I
hate their belts, man.
I know. But by the way, this is a Christmas present for Nathan because he doesn't have this one, and I got a killer deal. And the color scheme actually matches my office with the blue and the green and the But anyway,
that's cool.
Survivor Series. It was when they were in Canada in 2024. I got a killer deal. So yeah. And then here is my collection, of course.
Those I love, man.
Yeah.
And there's a new one here in the middle.
Yeah.
I've actually redone the room, which will be here's with no lights, just kind of glowing, and there's Andre the Giant upside down. Because why not? It's a huge belt. This is the wall, literally. Not in the way it normally is, but look at how huge that is.
That's massive.
Wow.
Dude.
2 figures. It's like it's a 2-figure belt.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But so I've got the Kane belt, and then you've got the Undertaker, and then the Brothers of Destruction belt, of course, with Andre. That's how the wall's supposed to look. And then there it is, kind of badass, right?
Oh, very.
Yeah.
When it's turned the other
Wow.
way. So, and especially with the Mick Foley belt there, the Mankind belt and the Kane belt, because those are the same, but the WW one's the block version, one's the scratch version.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I ended up finishing this off because actually Stone Cold Steve Austin held all three of those belts. He was the last to have the Winged Eagle, the first to have the blue Big Eagle, which he lost to Kane, and then of course it went from that to the scratched emblem like Mick Foley's, and then from there, I think the story was one of the sides popped him or something, so he got the 316 belt done. And then here's the door shut with all the belts that I've got all in line,
My God.
the way it should be. Yeah, it's a lot of wrestling stuff in here, man. And there it is, sideways, because I don't know. I think it's kind of fun.
Those are insane, man.
And yeah, there you go. Look at that. So a lot clearer with the W's and the scratch W. And I just really, normally it would not be, of course, red. It would be blue. But with it being Kane, it should have been him that got the blue belt because he was one of the only two. But, Brothers of Destruction, again, with the copper plates look really good. The two-tone belt with the Andre. Again, everybody together with Kurt Angle as well. All signature series, very well stacked. And again, just with the lighting and everything. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. I've waited a while, and there it is. Boom, with the $1 million belt. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, $1 million belt is fantastic.
Get any better than that, does it? I mean, but yeah, so he's going to get that and be very, very surprised. And again, I'm surprised, but not. You can actually remove the Survivor Series plates and put a nameplate in place.
That is cool.
And that is kind of cool because I wasn't sure if they do that. But yeah, it's kind of nice because with it being Cena's last run, and that was Nathan's favorite wrestler, I might try to get him the plates that say Cena on them and then move the other ones off.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and there's the W belt. It came with mine, like the old WWF. Got a little bit of There's a lot of Vinnie art in that shot in there.
Great stuff, man.
Like I purposely did it, like for some reason somehow, it was almost like I planned.
Well, the frame up of all those cool figures in the art. I mean, that's a beautiful thing.
It works though, right?
Yeah, it does. And by the way. Since we were talking about all that Colossus stuff before, I do have it's a quick review, but this one's pretty killer, and there's a bit of a custom here. So let me show this one.
This is Vinnie art, formerly designer with McFarlane Toys, and I wanted to do a quick review on Age of Apocalypse Colossus. So I had gotten part of this from an older figure. Got it on discount recently, kind of recently. And I like the base body. So I went to go look for pieces of this guy online and ended up finding a full custom one instead. Now, this
my
is God. Killer. So we have just this head is actually from the Deadpool figure, which I'll show you guys a comparison. They're both really great Colossus figures. I do like them both. I got it off someone on eBay. He trimmed down the boots, like he ripped off the plastic parts and then gave him pants. Obviously, he clipped off the yellow on the belt, which you see up here, this part. And he actually went over this with another kind of silver paint. So all in all, that is pretty damn killer. Very nice. I dig it a lot. Like I said, the alternate head that came with the Colossus figure from the Deadpool wave. Again, you could swap either head if you want. Doesn't really matter. But both are very nice. And I do love this custom. His articulation, everything is still really fantastic on this. The difference is that the knee pads, if I took the pants off, you'd see how they were pulled out because they were there was a big piece that was like pinned and glued, and it came up. The knee peg came up pretty high too. But if I wanted to, I could just pop off these arms, put them on this one. But I wouldn't need new legs for this dude if I wanted to make the Age of Apocalypse Colossus. Obviously, do that, no problem whatsoever. But yeah, there is he's missing his arms now. But I do like the options there. And this upper torso, how they did it was really nice. The only thing was, if it was like the diaphragm cut, that would be even better. But like the shape of this, it has the proper V shape that you want out of your characters. Yes, it has the exaggerated muscles, but I think it looks fantastic. Really phenomenal. This is an awesome base.
Yeah.
This is an awesome base. If you wanted to do, like I said, your own custom, pretty good. Like I said, you might have to do a workaround with the legs like this guy did. And yeah, these are like cloth pants, articulation still all there. So if you did like this, please remember to hit like and subscribe. Continue following my channel. We have more artwork and things coming up soon.
Way to go,
We have a
YouTube.
fantastic comic book series. Working on the second issue. It's almost complete. So about the end of January, look
This is the
for
first
that.
time I'm
I'll be
watching
running
it.
my campaign
Oh,
on Indiegogo. Hello, everyone. This is Vinnie Art, formerly
I'm gonna have to
McFarlane Toys.
this thing.
And I wanted to do a quick.
So
Overall,
how much are we looking at? How much are we
this
looking
guy
at to
shipped-
get all the pieces?
All the pieces, the arms. One of the arms is very expensive. That's why I'm like,
Oh.
I'm like, what the hell's going on here? The one that comes with Iceman is very expensive, but so I figured, yeah, let me see what else we got. And I found this guy. This guy shipped and everything for like around 30 to 35. But
No
he
way.
Had, yes, way. But he had the other head. He had the head that had the red mask on it. So when I got
That's
it, I'm
a
like,
great
oh,
deal.
I'll just use the extra head that I had from the Deadpool one, and then bam. So
the Colossus seizure.
Yes.
That was a great deal.
Yeah. Oh, it was a fantastic deal. When he got here, I was like, holy shit, this looks even better than I thought. And I got the idea because I was talking to Adam. I had gotten the shadow cap piece, so it didn't have a head. And while we were talking, I took off like the yellow suspender thing or whatever, and I popped the other head, and I went, that actually looks really good. Maybe I could just do a custom one. And I found somewhere else, they already had done it. So I'm like, oh, perfect. And it's way cheaper because like each of those limbs alone, they're between 10 to 15 plus shipping. So like, he's expensive. And a lot of people, if they're selling him together, he's usually around like 80 to $100. I'm like, I'm not spending that much. And
No.
that's a fucking waste. But 30 to
That's a
35
great
ship,
score.
perfect.
You got a hell of a deal right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, this was a really cool piece, but apparently I'm gonna have to re-upload the whole damn thing. So
It's a good figure, though. I mean, again, like I made the Frank Castle version, just because that was the extra head that I had.
yeah, the body's solid. Oh, you're still
Okay.
muted, Slasher.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I don't think I'm gonna put the stickers on it. I don't particularly like that design, so I think I might just leave it.
That's a nice
Maybe-
looking
you
ring,
could-
though.
Maybe find some other stickers. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
What I would do is I would get some magnets and put them on each side, and then you can make your custom ones, and you can just put them on each
Oh,
side.
yeah.
You know.
Magnets?
Yeah, if you put magnets on there.
It's no metal.
Well, no, but you could get some magnets and glue them to the side, and then somehow get like metal,
Like a poster board or something. And
I
get,
just
like,
want something to set
Yeah.
up my all the figures I have in here. I was trying to set up my camera before. I have another camera. I was trying to set it up so I could have an overhead view of it, but the camera wasn't working. But
That looks
Looks
great,
nice.
though.
this is cool though because there's foot pegs on the ropes.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know
But
that.
you know what's weird though? The old Hasbro ring, I swear that was bigger than that one, and that they had smaller
It looks
figures.
like the same size actually.
Oh, really?
I remember that Hasbro ring for the much smaller
Yeah,
figures.
That was a nice ring. That's a cool ring too, though.
Look, here's Austin gonna do a fucking high flying move.
Hell yeah!
What?
He's totally not going to shatter his knees.
No, he doesn't.
Hey, look at that. He's staying.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, back in the day before he became Stone Cold, when he was stunning Steve Austin, he was jumping off the top rope doing knee drops and stuff. That's probably what messed up his knees.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Beautiful stuff right there.
There we go. Yeah, man. I'm glad you like it. And yeah, you probably even find. I know there's some places out there where they actually sell custom like skirt stickers and everything. You might be able to find something like that to cover that up. There's plenty of people doing stuff like that.
They even make cloth ones that you can get like a little like string to tie it around.
The old school AWA one, the Remco AWA one, the fucking apron was cloth on that one.
But I'm coming back in. I've got an unboxing this time, so
I'm gonna hop back out, guys.
All right, hey Slasher, you have a good one, man.
Good seeing you guys.
Awesome seeing all that stuff.
Yeah,
we're all glad that you enjoy that stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing Lucha Underground tomorrow if you guys want to chill.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. Have a good one,
Catch you later.
everybody.
Have a good
Later,
one.
Slasher.
Later.
All right, I'm going to jump in with an unboxing right here. So here we go.
Zooming in on the biggest and happiest face in the collective. Right, Indy? Oh, you sniffing that camera? Oh, Barnes, you trying to get on it too? Oh, Barnes, you got the happy face too. Happy piggies. As we are getting ready for unboxing time, piggies. Oh, yeah.
Show you with the box. Who's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Guys, welcome back as we've got another unboxing. Yes, we got another unboxing. This one coming by way of Vinnie. Vinnie sent us something here. So, yeah, man, let's go ahead and open this sucker up. Now let's go ahead and get the comment out. Open it that way. Try to find a new, interesting way to open up these packages. There we go. So what do we got? What do we got? Oh, crispy. There we go. All right. Oh shit, son. We got G.I. Joe. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sergeant Slaughter. Slaughter's Marauders outfit. Awesome, man. Thank you, Vinnie. Never had a chance to pick up a Sergeant Slaughter figure, and now I got one. Hot diggity damn. We'll have to get this one reviewed pretty damn soon. Barnes has been itching to have a damn toy review because that poor pig doesn't get as many reviews as the other ones do, but we got one for you, Barnes. Thank you, Vinnie. And Barnes, thanks you as well.
You're welcome, maggot.
Thank you, man. I did think it was kind of odd that they changed Slaughter's Marauders to Mad Marauders. I wonder if that had something to do with licensing with the name.
Oh, maybe. That's definitely possible.
Yeah, man, it is a great figure.
The one with the blue pants?
Say that again?
It's the one with the blue shirt.
Okay, because I just lagged out for some reason and I didn't even see the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was the one that he's got the duffel bag and all that, and the punch and the boxing gloves. Yeah. Nice. The one that I found another one, and I'm like, oh, perfect, because like it was gonna go to Tommy regardless, but I'm like, oh, I found another one. Okay, I'm definitely keeping one.
I didn't find any.
That's awesome, man. Like I never had a chance to pick up a Slaughter, and that would have been my definitive one anyway. So yeah, pigs took apart. I had to break out the comma for that one. I wanted it to go like kind of like a old school like G.I. Joe, some kind of big weapon to open that box. And
yeah, that was killer. I'm like, be careful, don't cut yourself.
Not me. No, see, now if that was my mother, she had a fear because she cut her finger one time when she was preparing a meal. And every time I'd lick a butter knife, she'd, oh my God, you got to cut your tongue off. And I just keep licking the butter knife anyway, just to drive her fucking mad. But I'm coming back this time with a Pygmation, guys. This one is not quite as long as I wanted. I was kind of like pressed for time with these figures because unfortunately they weren't standing up quite as well as I hoped. But I think what I got here was kind of funny enough. Not quite to my satisfaction, but I hope you guys enjoy this Pygmation, and it will lead right into the review.
We are the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Yeah, it was still pretty nice.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Yeah.
Bow staff to the face at the end. I thought that was the way to take them out. But of course, you know what that means. That's going to be the toy review. And I got two-parter right here and all the pros and cons on this set. Did somebody else say something? Yeah, Pygmation. I always have a lot of fun with those things, and there is a big one coming up that's going to be for the Devastator very soon. Putting the final touches on that diorama. Damn, that diorama is taking over 2+ weeks, but I think in the end it's going to look good. And I mean, it is only a diorama for the thing, but you know, I'm still trying to put as much effort into it as possible. If you're going to do it, don't half-ass it. Try to put in as much love and care as you can into it.
Always full ass, never half ass it.
That's right. Always, always. And there's no bigger collection of asses than on this show.
We got all the cake. All the cake. We got it.
He knows where I was going with that.
General Bakery over here. We got a bakery over here.
Hostess ain't got shit on us. But okay, I'm going to get into this review. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool set. But guys, let me know what you think about this one.
And we are hanging out with Barnes, G.I. Joe, and BattleBot Pick. What's going on, Barnesy? All in the cuddle bed, having some lettuce. And we're getting ready to talk about something that is usually outside of Barnes' purview, but we technically don't have a pig that actually covers this exactly. So, from Nickelodeon
and Playmate,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we have the 1988 remastered 6-pack. The classic designed figures, but with articulation. So let's go ahead, let's get these out and take a look at them, right, Barnes? Are you excited for this one, buddy? Oh yeah, here we go. Let's start off with Donatello right out of the packaging. He doesn't look half bad. They do have his skin green like he was supposed to be, the olive drab green, so they did get it right. He's not brown this time like all the other versions. Now let's put him in a pose and throw his weapon on him. As you can see right there with Donatello, he does have a little bit of movement in him. There is no actual rockers at the feet, they just have turn at the ankles, but he's got decent movement in the knees and up in the legs and in the arms and everything, so there is some decent movement, and of course there's weapon storage on his back. And if you play around with him, you can absolutely get him balanced, even though there's no rockers in the feet. He balances fairly well. And here we go with Mikey in a static pose. We're just going to skip right to, yes, he has weapon storage on the back. But there you go with the detailing on Mikey. Looking very true to the original Turtle toy with a little more articulation. We'll put him in a pose as well. And there we go with Mikey striking pose with his chucks. I just threw a couple of bread ties on there to kind of stretch the chucks out a little bit so you can get a little bit more of an action pose out of those chucks. We're just going to go right ahead and get into a pose with Raph. Weapon stored the same way right up in the front like the old school one. There we go with Raph once again. Coloring on this one, the design element looks absolutely amazing. Of course, next up is Leonardo. I will say the one problem with Leonardo is this hand right here. The weapon does not hold very securely in there. But once again, the look for Leonardo looks fantastic. Awesome. Just wish this sword would have stayed in his hand a little better.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
Yeah, so of course, as always, a little pressed for time, so speed some things up, play with a little bit of sound bits. But I mean, overall, if you're talking just the 4 turtles so far that I've gotten out of this pack, if you're looking for something that kind of captures the aesthetics of the original toys, what just a little bit more articulation in them, I think they do fairly well. I wish they would have put rockers down in the feet, and I wish they would have did something a little bit better with the turn at the elbow, because there's room to bend it up, but there's not much room. And there was a problem I found with one of the other figures that I'm just going to talk about now, because I really didn't even notice it when I was doing the review. I noticed it when I was doing the Pygmation today. So Raphael has 2 right arms. I didn't notice that at first until I wanted to start a post, and I'm like, hey, what's wrong? Oh, the arms just turn around. And I went to flat, and I was like, oh, no, it's not. They put 2 right arms on this damn thing. God. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch. So he's got the left forearm, from the bend down, but the whole upper bicep into the shoulder is a right arm again.
Contact Playmates. Call Playmates.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do.
So he is a mutant.
Thanks, RR. Yeah, I was trying to play with them. Yeah, the bread ties was just a quick solution to try to make the Chuck stand out. But thoughts?
I think they look good. Well,
yeah, they look good. The originals, they had like brown knee and elbow pads, didn't they?
Originally they were supposed to, but no, they wound up coloring them.
Okay.
Because of the cartoon. So I mean, the original Turtles, if you're talking about the comics from Mirage, they were all red.
Oh.
Red bandanas, red knee pads and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if the original figures, they had brown knee pads and elbow pads, because sometimes they switch them up. I didn't know.
Well, I mean, it's when they did these toys originally, they weren't supposed to have like an L or anything on the waistbands either. That was something they kind of added last minute before they put the toys out, because they Playmates wanted to make sure that the cartoon was going to resonate before so they had everything ready for the figures, but they didn't produce it until after the cartoon. That's why the cartoon comes out in '87, and then the figures come out in '88.
Yep.
Everything was planned, but they's like, no, we want the cartoon out first. We want to build hype for these things, and that's another reason why the Turtles look so much different as toys than they do in the cartoon. It's kind of the same thing with Transformers. Like, those figures were made first in Takara for Diaclone and Microchange, and then Hasbro got the great idea of, hey, let's create a backstory and let's make these sentient robots and all that stuff. That's why you get a lot of them. They don't look right, like Ironhide and Ratchet and some of the other ones, is because, well, they were all mech suits. They weren't robots. And that's a huge quality control fail with 2 right arms. So I'll contact Playmates over that and say, yeah, I got a raft with 2 right biceps. So can you fix this? But let me get into the second half of the review, and of course we're going to get our last 2 characters in the 6-pack, and there's a little bit of a fail on one, but you'll see it as soon as I get to it in a review.
Now back to our program.
Then there was Splinter. There he goes with his cane. You will see there's a lot more movement down in the ankles with this one. A lot more. Splinter has amazing rockers and everything down there. His only problem is these big sleeves kind of get in the way of him holding his cane sword. But really nice detailing on this one. Even with this gi piece, if this was a little bit softer like this down here, I think it would have been better and would have allowed him to hold that better. But the tail switches, and I mean, look at that. If all those figures had that, these things would have been 10 times better. Amazing movement on Master Splinter, but he does have one more accessory. It does come with this bow and arrow accessory. The arrow is kind of separate and snaps onto the bow. The only problem is because of the big sleeves, again, he can't hold the bow very well, and you got to kind of play with it to get in there. And then there was Shredder. Shredder comes with a few different swords. It comes with the long sword, it comes with a short sword. The only problem is this hand cannot hold anything. He also comes with these are all the extra things you get. There's a few extra throwing stars in there, which the Turtles can use and everything. So He does come with a bevy of weapons, but he only has the one hand to hold them. And I will say that this sword hand, just like the Leonardo one, it's very weak. It doesn't hold the sword very well. Also, he has no rocks down the bottom of his feet. You can play around with him and kind of get him some decent poses. Without that cloak, he would absolutely fall right over because there's no rocks down in the ankles. Otherwise, pretty cool looking. Let me bring him in, take a look at him real quick. Yeah, he doesn't look bad. I wish they would have did the eyes and everything a little better. It just looks a little out of place, but I mean, overall, a decent looking Shredder. Overall, Barnes, what do you think of this set, Barnes? Barnes thinks it's interesting. He keeps coming out to take a look at it. Overall, pretty cool looking set. I think there was a few small misses, like not having rocks in any of the turtles' feet, not having those rocks in Shredder. Absolutely just huge miss right there. I think that they actually probably could have did something a little better with some of the hands, because some of the hands don't feel as good, right, Barnes? Some of them don't feel as good as they should. Overall, a really cool set, getting that retro look to them while updating with a little bit more articulation. Not bad looking. It's not bad. I actually thought maybe this is going to be a little bit worse than what it was. These are still really cool. I can safely say that this set, even though it's lacking a bit, we can give this one a 7.5 out of 10. Really cool retro re-release. I think they could have did it a little bit better, and they probably should have. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this one.
Turtle power.
Somebody's got to finish it.
Yeah.
Barnes is like, F this shit, I'm out of here.
Yeah, at the end, he's like, had enough. Yeah, RR, you are right. Barnes said more lettuce for the full review. Yeah, Barnes ran out of patience at the end, and he was kind of
Shredder attack, and Barnes like just come flying out at him. It was hilarious.
Yeah, no, Barnes was upset. He wanted those freaking ankle rockers.
Dude, you know what? And like I said, the figures look decent. They look very retro, and they do have more movement. Once again, if they would have just put rocks in the turtle's feet, they would have made sure that all their hands grasped the weapons securely. Turtles would have been perfect. Minus Raphael's double right arm. But Shredder, there's a lot of misses on there. So after I was playing with the Pygmation, I noticed that the elbows are very weak and they're kind of loose. The legs and the knees are a little bit loose because he's a little bit more spindly of a figure like Splinter is. And then having no rockers down the feet and just the turns, without that cape, he was falling over every single time. Luckily, the cape was keeping him up. But, I mean, how do you go from doing it so right with Splinter, and the only miss on him is being his gi piece, his robe, being a little bit in the way for the weapons, to an absolute almost fail on Shredder. The only thing they got right was the look. And they look great, but man, that Shredder, what a mess that figure is.
And here's the thing too, because like an easy fix, if they didn't want to spend the money and actually do proper, like, you know, the hinge with the swivel, they could have just put a ball joint.
Yep.
Put a ball joint for the ankle, so you have a solid piece of plastic that goes like from the shin part down, and then you just have the foot that pegs it, that, you know, pops right into it, and then you have full motion. So there you go. There would have been a good fix. Simple fix.
I mean they had a great idea and they just failed. Go ahead, Shifty.
Yeah.
Splinter looks great. I'm so glad that they redid the head to make it look more like the cartoon than that monstrosity of a head that the original figure had. He was ugly. He was terrible. Shredder, you know, since they took liberties with Splinter, I would have added a bit more color to Splinter, maybe some gray accents to the blue, like where the blades are, maybe add some gray to it there. And I maybe would have gave him a purple shirt there because, you know, I think they could have took some liberties with it.
Well, I mean, they were trying to go more for the classic look, so I don't fault them on that.
But at least
it could have been removable.
The swords,
right? Yeah. It should have been both hands. Yeah, agreed.
It's still nice. The set's still really good looking.
Well, you know what? And overall, even though it's technically a little pricey at about $50 for the set, you know, dude, you're talking about 6 figures, so that means they're less than $10 a figure.
And
Yeah, and even the classic line was more than $10 a figure. They were like what, $12, almost $13 a figure.
Yep. And if you get it at Target during one of those sales, I mean, it's even cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I did. I got mine with a Target sale, so I didn't even pay
Yeah,
50.
yeah.
I paid less. So it was
Look at you,
I was almost
Mr.
paying
Fancy.
I was almost paying $5 a figure at that point.
Hey, that's a win.
Yeah, it is.
it is.
Kasoya coming in with the animal trading. Give it a 7.5 pigs out of 10. 10 goats, 10 ducks, 5 chickens, and 7.5 toes for the pigs to nibble on. And he says he gives that
Partridge
pun
in
a
the
9 out of 10. I'm sorry, go ahead, Vinny.
What I said, and a partridge in a pear tree.
You're damn right. But I thought that was fun. Now we're gonna hit a very short commercial break, and then guys, if you got something else to show off, by all means, take it away after this commercial break. I know
got
you
a
got
bunch of
stuff.
stuff.
All right, here we go.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Splinter the Rat taught them each the ninja arts. Donatello, master of the staff. Leonardo, the katana blade. My goodness. Raphael, the
Don't
sleeve.
throw this at home, kids!
And Michelangelo, the nunchakus.
Radical! And master of the willing pizza. Hey, who had the pepperoni and ice cream?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell.
Splinter the Rat, leader of the Turtles, taught them each the ninja arts. Now he must face something far more deadly. The Shredder, leader of the Foot Clan and sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
How can a good rat avoid a bad cut-up?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. They learned the ninja arts from their master, the rat, and now these 4 green guys can really kick back.
The Shredder, sworn enemy of the Turtles.
It feels so good to be so bad.
With his henchmen, the dreaded foot soldiers, the mutants Bebop and Rocksteady.
What do I do with them? Destroy them!
All one turtle soup.
Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
What's going on here?
It's the Turtles giving the old foot soldiers the boot with their latest invention, the cheapskate.
Well, dude's on a roll.
And look, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a jet. No, it's the Turtle Trooper parachute.
Sorry to drop in without calling.
Bring in the knuckleheads.
Uh-oh, those attack and grab foot machines look like real trouble for the green guy.
Whoa, getting a little carried away. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmates.
Now, back to our program.
I forgot how racist that music was.
I forgot all about it, man. Wow. Wow.
Oriental.
Dude, I recorded a whole bunch of different turtle commercials, and some of the stuff I had no clue that they made whatsoever. I'll be showing off one of them either next week or the week after, but there's one crossover with a comic book franchise that I had no clue they did. I was like, wow, when the hell did they do this? It was sometime in the late 90s when the original line ended.
Was it Toxie?
Nope.
Huh.
Give those puns a 9 out of 10. Awesome.
That would have been a no-brainer if you did Toxic Avenger shit.
Yeah, it would have made sense. But yeah, I know Shifty's got something in the pen waiting, and guys, by all means, go for it, man.
That depends.
Is it a leakage problem?
Hold on.
Hey, play this on 2 times speed because it's 13 minutes. We need to get through this quick because it's a long one.
Give me a minute, Jesus.
Are you trying to outdo my turtle song, speeding it up?
Well, no, but I see I got two shorts also, so I don't want to take up too much time.
All right, here we go. Should work. It should work. Yeah, because I had some stuff too, but
yeah. See, all of my orders came in this last week, so yeah, I got a
let's
bunch.
hear Micro Machine Shifty.
My weed bed was supposed to do that first. I got something. Actually, it's not my I love weed. Great. I had everything I had much from late October into early December. A lot of holiday sales.
I think that might be too fast. Actually, you may have to get it down to 1.75.
I can understand you.
But I'm going to be showing them off.
Did everyone else
Okay.
understand?
It's delivered. It's my Elvira figure from NECA. I got it in the latest Target Circle sale. They had spent $100, get $25 off, and yeah, I picked up the original Elvira figure after picking the Commando one up earlier this year. Best Buy spent $11 on it, but had a problem. Best Buy crushed the package when they mailed it to me, so that was a fun. But Target, hey, they shipped it. They shipped it extra nice. Great condition on that box. I had to break her out because too much glare on that plastic. Couldn't, with the black dress and stuff, it just wasn't showing up on camera. But check it out, beautiful figure. I think this might be a reproduction of the original figure because I think I may be wrong about this, but I think the original one had a removable head. This one has a removable faceplate, and they did that because the newer ones have removable faceplates. I think that's how it is. I think that's because I saw someone discussing that on Reddit. But fantastic looking figure. But really great likeness. Great looking dress on her. Some sweet accessories. And I'm not. That's not innuendo. That's a sweet skull up there and candlestick. And you got the extra face and stuff. But yeah, that looks even better than the Commando version. I'm glad to get this one in my collection. It's sold out at several outlets in the past, and I never got my hands on her. And yeah, well, I'm never going to get my hands on her, but I got my hands on the figure, so that's good enough for me. Yeah. So hey, let's keep the NECA ball rolling with the first in my
I slowed him down a bit.
Pickups. It's Earl Sinclair. Dinosaurs.
I almost got
I hate the
this.
baby on the show, so I'm not getting that figure, so don't ask. But let me move Elvira out of the way here. But this figure,
awesome.
Man, I like the character, and I saw him at Walmart when he first came out. They had it, and it was like $36. And I was like, nope, can't afford that. And I wasn't really collecting at the time when this came out, so I definitely wasn't going to pick it up then. But man, now, yeah, I got it for $21. If he had shown up in my Ross, I could have got it for $18, but my Ross kind of sucks on what they get in. But he looks fantastic. I got a lot of great accessories with the beer cans, a mug, a lot of extra hands, got a hat. Looks just like the character on the show, and he's hefty too. This sucker is a big boy. He is. I mean, that's a heavy box there. But nice pickup for $21. Also $21, and this is something I've been wanting for years. And I just, like I said, it was super pricey, but the price came down. And this is another one that was on sale at Ross, but my Ross never got it in. It would have been $18 if I found it there. I got it for $21, just like Earl. It's the Ultimate Owl figure from NECA. Comes with some popcorn, a fake Pepsi can. You got a cat sandwich. There's a cat in that sandwich. You can see the tail hanging down there. A lot of great accessories. He's even got the yellow Hawaiian shirt from the cartoon back there. So yeah, he's got a couple of alternate figures out there. One based on Bruce Springsteen, and I think there's another one. But this is the one I wanted, and I finally got it for $21. Good deal. Thank you, Big Bad Toy Store. Now this is one that I have sentimental value for. When I was 6 years old, my mother was a huge watcher of the 700 Club, and Pat Robertson, he was telling everybody that Masters of the Universe and a lot of other things of the 80s were satanic and keep it away from your kids. And I came home one day from school, and my entire, almost all my figures were gone. I had like over 60 figures she had got rid of, and that sucked. That really sucked. I did have a Battle Cat and something else left over that was in my toy box that she didn't get to, but man, they were all gone, including one of my favorites here, Buzz Off. Got him for $3.80 on Black Friday at Big Bad Toy Store. He may be still that price. You might want to check. Actually, Tommy said I got him for cheaper than what he actually cost back in the 80s. So yeah, wow. Good deal. Really cool looking character. Silly looking character, but cool looking character. A B-Man. Yeah, Buzz Off. Okay, moving into the Star Wars part of the video. You may want to stop here. But hey, let's start with this is the newest figure. This is the remake of A New Hope. Luke Skywalker. The original had a cloth goods robe that was
that does look good with the
and
plastic.
The head was bad on it too, but this head's still not perfect. It's better, but it's kind of, it looks like it's based on the pictorials or promotional pics that they made between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, where they had Mark Hamill in his original attire, but it was after he had his car accident.
How much was this one?
That was like $15 and change. Usually goes for about $25 or higher at GameStop.
That's pretty good. Because I still have a classic set, but I don't have a proper.
So he didn't have the same likeness. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to have to do is get a one of the medal ceremony Luke Skywalkers and swap his head out. Those are pretty cheap to get your hands on, so I may have to swap heads. He's got extra long neck on that body too. I don't know if that's going to be a problem, but the new robes, the plastic robes, that looks so much better on this figure. I got it for like 15 and change. Usually goes for 26 on their site. At GameStop, the sucker's like $3, so that was a pretty good savings, like 50%. So good deal there. Good deal, even though there's issues. Actually, there's issues with a lot of these figures because some of these they came out before Hasbro got the face printing technology down, and this is Axe Woes. He rolled with Bo-Katan on the Mandalorian. It was him and Sasha Banks' character Koska Reeves. They were in a little trio with Bo-Katan, and man, this doesn't really look like it doesn't have the likeness of the guy that played him. But it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be displaying with that helmet once I crack him out of the package. Needed him for the collection. He looks okay. He looks all right. I might have overpaid a few dollars for him, but he was drastically reduced down from the $25 he usually was. Also, I got an Army Builder This is the Death Watch Mandalorian. These guys rolled with Bo-Katan, I'm pretty sure. And nice coloring on this guy. Almost looks like a Jango Fett if there's some more silver in there. But pretty cool figure. Pretty cool. Actually, he was the most expensive of all these Mandalorian figures. I don't know why. I guess because he's an army builder. They know people wants to buy multiples of those. But and this is the cheapest one. Giancarlo Esposito's Moff Gideon. He was the main bad guy of the Mandalorian show. He's a staple at Ollie's, but I don't know if it's this one or the variant they made. But I only paid $5 for him, so that's usually what he goes for. I kind of want to get an extra one and see if I can remove that little mustache he has. He's got like a pencil mustache, and see if I can get some glasses and make a Gus Fring character. Pop the head off with glasses on.
That'd be
on
perfect.
And, you got Gus Fring. From
Yeah, I would.
Pretty neat, $5. But
What body would you put it on though?
Little addition.
I don't know.
These last two are. They were usually $35 figures. They're deluxe Star Wars figures, but they weren't worth $35. They just just because they have a couple of extra accessories in the box, they thought they could get $35 out of them. They just sat. And like I said, this is before they got the face printing technology down. This is supposed to be Timothy Oliphant's character. This is Cobb Vanth. He got his hands on Boba Fett's armor for some Jawas, and he used it to the sheriff of a small town in Tatooine. And Mando came up into town. He's like, "You're not a full-blooded Mando, and you don't subscribe to the creed of the Mandos, so I got to get that armor back." And it led to a whole bunch of adventures throughout the series. But still a pretty nice figure. Again, I'll be displaying it with the head. $7 I gave for this one. Real steep markdown from 35 for old Timothy Oliphant. And the last one is the throne room version of Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. This is after he got his armor back finally from Mando, who got it back from Cobb Vanth, who got it from Jawas, who got it from Boba Fett. They traded that armor all the way through 4 different owners in that show. But he painted the armor up, and they're actually going to remake this figure in 2026. It may already be out. I don't know. I don't keep up with the new figures, but it's going to come with a cloth sash and toe articulation, and I'm sure a much better likeness of Tamora Morrison. But that wasn't enough for me to go with that one over this one, because I mean this was like less than $10. I'm pretty sure I gave for it. So it's a nice figure. Still, I mean for that price. Put that helmet on there. I mean, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, I don't need a better likeness when I got a helmet. But I got all those figures outside of Elvira for $113 after tax and shipping, and it came out to like $12 per figure. So not a bad deal for a month's worth of waiting around their site to get some daily sales. So thanks, Big Bad Toy Store. The sales weren't as good as last year, but still pretty decent. Can't wait to see what you have in store for 2026 if we're still here.
If we're still here.
Okay, there's a follow-up short in the chat. Some more stuff came in.
Some really good deals right there. I mean, once again, I did myself. I don't get anything really the Black Series. I mean, there's been a whole whopping 2 figures that I've ever picked up, and both of them I got on the super dirt cheap. One being Jackson from the original Marvel comics that they poorly did, and then the other one was the Dengar one. And like I'd gotten that one so dirt cheap at Ollie's, it was like, they're not getting anything out of this. So scroll.
I know,
man.
Tommy. You got reasons.
That is a nice looking Mystique right there.
Yeah, it is. I got one as well. I haven't done the review yet, but yeah, she is. That's a nice one. Yeah, let's play.
Follow-up video. I got some figures in the mail from the big Target sale. I got Mystique here. She just came out right after Thanksgiving. New release. She comes 2 extra hands, which I don't think fit the character at all. The 2 come hither hands. She's not telepathic. She's not telekinetic. She doesn't have magical abilities. So, those hands.
Pause for a second.
They don't fit the character.
Yep.
So those hands do work. You're completely wrong, Shifty. If she wants to grab her breast or her cheeks, those are the perfect hands for it.
Yep.
Well,
I'll say right now, the left one, I could definitely say yes to. The right one, not so much, because the left one, you could put it out like in a stopping motion kind of thing. You could put it on her hip, or like Tommy said, you could make her touch her tits. So.
Well, I think there's better things they could have done with this figure, and I'll tell you why in just a second.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you too. And I think they should have used the new body where you could actually crunch down here on the.
Oh yeah, crunch down there. Yeah.
You damn right, DTF. The pig knows. The pig knows.
Right. See, but she. Oh, sorry, my mouse isn't popping up on the screen there. But she needs like right where the skull belt is. She needs either a ball joint or that hinge joint. That's what she needs, and butterfly joints. That's the 2 things that this figure needs. Otherwise, I do like it a lot.
She needs something else. Wait, I'll tell you.
Or maybe because that's solid, maybe that should be a cloth thing.
They're useless. They're pretty much useless. So I don't know why they included them. I don't know why they even bothered with the extra head here. I know they got to show off her
shape changing abilities. But I mean, who's going to display that head on that body? I don't, I don't get it. I mean, it's nice to have her kit back.
It's just like they did with other figures. Was it?
Yeah, but
who's that Shadow guy? Was it King Shadow or the Shadow?
Yeah.
Same deal. Like it belongs on other figure. It's weird. I know. Trash Bro. They always do this stuff, but that head is perfect for your Black Queen. So if you want to pop it on there. Yep.
Bashing purposes, but I think they took the easy way out on her powers. They should have gave her an extra Mystique head, which had like half red hair, half black hair, half blue face, half white face. Show her mid transformation. Also, maybe give her a white arm there to really hammer it home. They did not think this out so well. They kind of half-assed it. Still nice character nonetheless, and nice to add Mystique to my X-Men collection. Also got this Target exclusive Antok figure from Rogue One. He was a fighter pilot towards the end of that film. I don't really care about the character. I just wanted to get the one blue suited X-Wing fighter pilot into my collection here. Of course, it's a reuse of either Wedge Antilles or Luke Skywalker's X-Wing gear, including the helmet. That's a repaint. But speaking of repaints, when I got this figure, his sculpted mustache was barely painted, so I had to touch it up. Can't really make it out too well on camera, but it does look a lot better than when I got it. I think it did okay job on that. But unfortunately, the helmet does not fit over that head. I don't think they measured it out when they made the figure.
The helmet
because it doesn't fit all the way down, and the chin strap it's a real problematic trying to get it over the chin down there. So it does not fit. If you want to display him, you're going to have him holding the helmet or do a head swap, make a totally new character. But he was only $11, so that's still pretty worth it. Pretty cool deal there for an extra X-Wing pilot. But I got those two figures. The Elvira figure I showed off in the last video, and I got two WWE Legends coming next month, brand new Legends that they'll be released in January. So I got those coming up to show. But hey, Target Circle coming through again on the cool deals.
Nice.
Very nice. Yeah, and that Mystique figure, though, I mean, minus the garbage head. Like, even if they would have put a secondary head where she had a big, goofy, like, smile or something on her face, I think would have been better than putting that in there.
I agree, and that's the thing. I've had this discussion before, and I said, when you're going to put these kind of things in there where you're going to do alternate heads, make it another expression. It would only add to the playability of these things, the posability of them. Because how many times have we seen like Wolverine? He's got the same stupid face on all the time, just a little bit of a gritting teeth. Why not an open mouth? Why not looking to the more of a exaggerated kind of thing? Add to it. The women there's a lot of them where they just have a smiling face or a really pissed off face, and that's it. It's like, okay, why don't you do if the character's too angry looking and she's not really supposed to be, she's a character that's not really known for it, then give her an alternate head as well. That's
do something completely different. See, and that's the problem. There's no real imagination left, especially with Hasbro. I mean, we've seen it over and over again with some of the way that they've done G.I. Joe Transformers. There's a lot of them. They just completely have the right idea, but they have people in there that don't understand the characters and don't know how to make good figures. You could even do something completely ridiculous with a female character where she's freaking eye rolling. Something different, something that you don't normally see, but they just don't have the imagination for it anymore.
They don't. Or the proper execution, but they also want to save every little bit that they could. Look, they solicited a couple of characters that had like extra hands, and then when the figures came out, they removed those items. So that's false advertising. So
that is something I would have said too, but we know that they're not going to do that because it promotes smoking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's well, again, look at the 2-pack with Nick Fury. So the sculptor, he said it out on Twitter. He sculpted it so that you could put a cigar in his mouth. If you look at it, it has a hole in it because people go, why is the expression kind of weird? Because he meant for a cigar to go in there. Either you can make your own or you can get one from another figure or use a toothpick or something.
Dude, I mean, like a toothpick or something like that, or even just a small piece of rolled up freaking paper, like round really tight, like brown freaking like brown construction paper or something like that.
Yep,
exactly.
It'd be close enough. And you could even light it on fire right before you shoot the figure if you hate it that much.
You could get the little mouse that looks like a turd from that one droid figure I showed a couple weeks back, and you could use that.
Yeah, you could put a turd in his mouth.
Yeah, put a turd in his mouth. Yeah.
Why not?
Shifty showed his deal, so I want to show my deals.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one more deal, but I'll show it at the end of the show. It's one more thing I picked up yesterday, so I'll show it later.
It's a deal.
This is Vinnie art. If you guys are looking for some cool stuff, I found a few cool pieces at Ross
3 heads
today.
3 heads.
Only about $9 for him. Actually, pretty great. The Televiper.
Ross.
I'm not big on Star Wars anymore. I'll still get some pieces from time to time, but I did find this one for only $8, and I think the actual figure is really nice. I have a couple.
You know how
of
old that
pictures
figure is?
in it, and I do kind of dig the
No
character.
clue.
So for $8, it's the only one they had in the store. So I grabbed her, Dr. Afra. And
wow!
Of course, we also do have Jin from Tekken. I did find him. I still can't find King, but hopefully soon. I'll check another Ross. But yeah, these things are out right now. I like that they keep getting new batches of stuff before Christmas. So if you are looking for some awesome figures, we have a few cool ones here. So happy hunting, guys. Hey, everyone.
It was a nice surprise too, because Afra, like, that's a character I am familiar with. I've read a couple of books that she was in, the comic books, and yeah, I'm like, wow, this is a pretty nice looking figure. I could see the body's a reuse of another one. Well, they use that mold multiple times. They just change a couple of pieces. But when I do the review, I'll break it down. This one, it's the same exact head 3 times, but he has different things printed on his visor. So that's the difference between them. But it is the same expression. Yeah, alert and what the something is written on there. I forget what it was. But yeah, so but not bad. I mean, he was $9, she was $8, and the Tekken ones are going for $14.99.
They raised the price. They raised the price. The Star Wars figures used to be $6.99.
Well, there are still some. This is weird. I don't know how they're doing it. Like you said, maybe it's because of some figures are old or whatever. But they had what's the name? The one from Rogue, not from Rogue One. The Andor show, blonde.
Oh, Dead Ramiro.
Yeah, they have her. I think she's going for $5.99 or $6.99.
Okay.
And what's her face? The one from the Matrix. I guess it's the Acolyte or something. That's also
Indara.
like, yeah, it's like $5.99 or $6.99 as well. So I guess it's certain figures. And if it wasn't so busy in there, my brother had found something too. He found one of the, I think it's the old Upper Deck or the one of the baseball ones from the 80s. They had a figure there, and the original price sticker on it was like $80 or $90, and they were selling it for $20.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about. I should have recorded, but I didn't really have time because I was juggling shit in my hands. But he's like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "What?" I look, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, it's crazy. I don't know how or why it was even in that store, but it had their price sticker on it of like an obscene amount, and then like knocked off by whatever.
That's kind of surprising that they had Upper Deckers there, and they had the Alkaline line. Right? Did I get it right?
I think that's the type of water there. You got to check the pH balance if it's alkaline. I don't know. But
I was at Ross the other day, and they had a April O'Neil NECA figure, and I don't have none of the NECA Ninja Turtle stuff yet. So, and I was like, I could get this just for shits and giggles, but have you seen the hair on that figure? They gave her like weird highlights and stuff. You would have to totally repaint her hair. It looks terrible.
Oh, you know what? That's something. Yeah, I forgot to mention during the TMNT. Adam, have a good one if you're out, buddy. Appreciate you being here.
Have a good one, Adam.
That was the one thing I was going to mention too. That Splinter figure with all the awesome articulation. You know where they got the basic molding for that?
No.
From the NECA version that they did for Eastman and Laird. The articulation is almost exactly the same. Almost.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty damn close. Like that was the same type of ball joints that they had down in the ankles and everything like that for the NECA Eastman and Laird.
Oh no shit.
But
yeah,
let me tell you something. Ollie's is a war zone at my store. They've got so much stuff, but it's it's not anything you would want though. It's you got to dig through it. I mean, it's like it's crazy, how much
Dude,
stuff they
it's
got.
like that in that all these stores now anymore. So Ross is always a damn mess, no matter what time of the year it is. But I tried that Dee Dee's place. I did find a few things there, nothing like super, let's write home about. But they did have a few things in there that are pretty dirt cheap. I picked something up. It's going to be for somebody else for a gift. And it was from the Masters Universe cartoon series. And the figure was under $6 at Dee Dee's.
Nice.
But what a complete freaking disaster Dee Dee's is. It's worse than Ross. There's literally no room to move down any of those aisles. It is horrible.
Wow. Yeah, it is bad. It's bad, yeah. There's a couple of them. There was one Ross where I found the original Tekken figures at, where it was so immaculate in there. The next time I went in there, it looked like a bomb hit it, and just like there were toys scattered all over the place. You're like tripping on them.
Frankie says it was the Dwight Gooden with a rookie baseball card, 1989 or 1990. 68 something.
Yeah, weird as shit, man. Weird as shit. Like, what are they doing with 30-plus-year-old things in there or whatever?
Yeah. Hey, Janet, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Janet. Good seeing you. But Well, speaking of Ross, he was here's another little video.
Oh
with some
no,
stuff.
you found him.
I didn't get them though. I'm not collecting that line.
I know, but I would have got him.
He looked good.
20. That's pretty good. That good old.
Oh, dude! I got to get him. Oh.
Yeah, he looks good.
Did you get him?
I did.
Oh.
So apparently the new sound wave.
Dude. That thing's selling for like $26.
This one I didn't touch, just to film it, because they're insane. This is like $55 or $60. Like, no, I'm not spending that.
Yeah, their new pricing for the leader class is $59.
Yeah, it's crazy. And there's so much space in the box too.
Space in this box too. Yeah. And welcome the fans.
I'm gonna have to get Vinnie to start up me a pile of loot or something program going on, because my Ross doesn't get any of this stuff. Wow.
Well, hold on. So just the Joe stuff here. This was from Ross. The other one was Walmart. The Han. The Han and Soundwave were that was over at Walmart.
Oh, okay. I thought you found that at Ross. I was like, no way you found that.
No. So, yeah, I freaking wish.
Well, they have been putting out some recently released Star Wars figures at Ross, like Prince Shizor, and there was another one that just came out just recently, and that people are finding them there. So I wouldn't be surprised if you did see like a Luke or a Han that just came out at that place, because they're doing some wild and crazy
I'll keep an eye. I mean, we're still getting closer to Christmas. They're still dropping a bunch of stuff. You know what I saw online? I didn't see it in person, but I saw it online. Somebody showed the new crossovers with Masters of the Universe and Thundercats. They're popping up, and they only
they're old. No, they came out like about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Well, my Target, they only started getting them about.
Yeah, I know. That's because it's like we talked about before. They get these things in, and then new stuff comes in, and it gets pushed to the back. And I actually have a few stores where it's the same thing, where the shit came out months and months and months ago, and they're just getting on the shelf now. But yeah, they came out a while ago. And,
they're up to wave 3 now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think I saw that someone post up the Chitara that they had. If I find her for like $5.99, I would get that. $5.99.
They had it on sale at Big Bad Toy Store. I don't think it was $5.99. It was more than that. But most of those figures in those lines, they started off super hot with the Turtles of Grayskull, and I noticed at the end of Turtles of Grayskull, the quality started dipping a little bit. I don't know if they picked up any other lines, but I will say that the Godzilla crossover that they had, they definitely picked up there. So
okay,
I've got all of the main Thundercats. I unfortunately skipped on Battle Catman. The only thing you really need to look at is the paint quality, because some of it sometimes they're not up to snuff. And the Lion figure, you need to turn his package to the side and look on the left side of the package because he's got the belt sitting behind him in the package, and you really need to see if the logo is sitting properly on it because mine's fucked up. Yeah, I need to switch that out if I ever can find another one, but I don't think I am going to find one now because they're moving on to Wave 3, and they got a repaint of Lino with a different color armor.
I tell you, you know what pisses me off about Mattel with a lot of these things? So they're still doing Origins line figures, but you're just not seeing them on any of the toy shelves anymore because they're under shipping them again.
Jesus,
it's the same shit they did during the first couple of waves. They were under shipping. Then of course they did the same thing they did with the original run in Master Universe, is they overshipped a couple characters. Like, you know, you got way too many of the original Skeletors, way too many of the original He-Mans, and they sat around for a while. Where, this time everything is getting undershipped.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got probably the craziest swap at Walmart. Oh, you're gonna love this one. We got to do like a new segment or something, but because remember,
wait, how do you swap those packages? That's like a bubble card. I mean, it's a blister pack.
No.
Did they re-seal it with glue?
You can re-glue them.
No. This isn't what you think it is. But you'll see. So, holy shit! This is like that anniversary one. Like that Skeletor. He was a really nice piece. I showed Tommy that time. This is the 7-inch ones. But holy shit, what they did! So the last one that we found that was pretty damn crazy was the Rhino packaging that had Goliath in there with no wings. Remember that? Well, I got one that beats that one.
Well, here's the latest thing. What they swapped the figure with.
No.
Holy hell.
The Fly.
The Fly? Are you kidding me?
No. Did you show that to somebody?
To the returns.
I said, they blended the freaking returns?
But
like, literally,
what the hell?
Well, apparently,
Here's the latest thing.
someone was aware of it because if you see the price tag on it, $10, $10.02. So someone was aware, someone got notified. But do you see what they did?
Yeah. No, I've seen it happen before. That, like I said, John Cena had no paint, and they swapped it out. They still try to sell it at the clearance rack. No,
Oh
Walmart.
my God. Is this a Migo figure on top of it? Like, what? I don't even
know what that is.
That looks like a Migo figure because, as far as I know, NECA never did the Fly.
Yeah. Oh no, because it looked bad. I mean, it looked really bad. Although I'll say one thing: the lab coat that's on him looked pretty decent. If this was like $2.99, I would have got it just for the coat.
Well, I mean, that was the thing with Migo figures. The figures weren't like overly detailed, but the cloth goods is really what sold the figures.
Yeah.
Like even back to the original lines, you know, with all their superheroes and everything like that. So that definitely looks like a Migo, especially the way it's the oversized head.
Yeah, I still can't like. Oh my! How did they return this? How did they accept it?
They probably scoped out the return center and seen if it was like some old lady, and they're like, she won't.
I don't know.
Well, a lot of those stores, they don't even look. They'll just scan the damn barcode and that's it. They don't
lot
even
of them,
care.
yeah.
And then you get other ones. I have a few of my stores where they'll actually look at it, see if it's open. You know, make sure take a look, open it up, and see if everything's in there. It's just not as often as it should be. Right, I hear you.
Yeah, dude, yeah. Someone swapped out that really killer Skeletor and replaced it with a really shitty figure.
Yeah, there you go, RR. Yeah, sold lab coat is an exclusive coat figure.
Yeah.
Flyator.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, I mean you could swap out our ugly Christmas socks in a toy package. They'll take it. Yeah, unbelievable. I had
go to the Dollar Tree and get like some of the cheap figures that are roughly around the same size and swap them out.
Yeah, pretty much. Holy shit.
Is this the same store that you've been finding the other repacks?
This was the same one with the Rhino one, yeah.
Do you think it's the same person?
Maybe. Seems scummy enough. And then there was the other repackage where they apparently, I guess they screwed up. They had what is it, the WWE Superstar figures. And I was able to see it because the
the Roddy Piper.
The Roddy Piper. Yeah, they try to repaint it. Like they painted it black or something, and then I guess they went, "Oh, I fucked up." Put it back in the package, and there was crazy glue all over the stupid thing. I'm like, "You sons of bitches!" Because if it was the actual regular figure, I would have gotten it. I'm a Piper fan. But...
Oh my god.
All right, well, I'm coming back at you with a toy history. We haven't done it for a month. Once a month, we get into the toy origins and history. This is an old school one, so guys, if you're old school, you're going to know this one.
It is I, Indy of the Guinea Pig Collective, the archaeological pig. Today on Toy Origins and History, we'll be delving into a toy that was an accidental invention. Created in 1943, we will be delving into the history of Slinky. Well, of course, what is a Slinky? By design is a simple mechanical device composed of helical springs. And it was created by Richard James, a naval engineer in Philadelphia during World War II, where the story of Slinky began quite by accident. Now rolling over and rolling down, it became a beloved, if not one of the most fascinating toys ever created. Richard James was working on developing a tension spring that could stabilize sensitive instruments on naval warships. He had been testing numerous springs of various sizes and tensions, where hundreds, by some accounts, were stacked on his work desk. When one of the prototypes accidentally fell toward the floor, rather than flopping or bouncing around like a traditional spring would, the prototype, pulled by gravity, began a slithering motion. Instead of collapsing, James watched it continue to walk from its spot, and he would later say it stepped end over end in a series of arcs before the gravitational force ceased and the object landed upright and recoiled. After the war, realizing the potential and novelty of the spring's movement, Richard and his wife Betty decided to develop the concept further. They experimented with various materials and designs to create a coil of wire that could replicate the slithering motions James had witnessed in 1943. This is the beginnings of the James Spring and Wire. In 1945, the Jameses established James Industry near Philadelphia and began producing the Slinky, a name coined by Betty James, who thought the word expressed spring's sinuous movement. First demonstrated at Gimbel's department store in Philadelphia that November, the Slinky became an instant hit. It captivated motion combined with the marketing effects by the James included demonstrations at department stores, and a catchy jingle led to its rapid success, if not sensation. Millions of units were sold within a short period. No doubt Slinky will continue to be part of our popular culture and on our toy shelves. There is no way that you can just let this thing not bound over stairs and into your heart. Guys, we hope that you enjoy this Toy Origins in History of the famous Slinky.
That was cool, man.
Yeah, OECTF agreed. It never ceased to amaze me how much cool stuff got discovered by total accident.
Right. The plastic ones were terrible though, because once it bent, it's like then you just throw the whole thing out.
Yeah, agreed.
But the metal ones, man, there's reasons why they got rid of them, because, man, those suckers were dangerous. If you toss that sucker by holding on to the other end at somebody, man, you could really mess somebody up. I've seen it happen. I've seen attacked by Slinky before. So
we were talking about dangerous toys in the one chat, and I had the things called kerbangers. They were also called kerbangers, and they were also called click clacks. Those things were made out of that damn hard plastic acrylic. So when you got these on a big long string and you would go up and down with it, the balls would go up and down and they would start smacking really hard. Well, sometimes that clear acrylic plastic, sometimes it was colored, it would shatter and explode and kids would get hurt. But that was all the fun, man. The danger was the best part of those toys. I'm sorry.
Well, the scientist who invented that, he was playing with himself, and his balls were. Never mind.
Well, you know, I've got something. Of course, that's a companion piece for that toy origin history. So, guys, if you know the jingle, take care, Tina. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Night.
But if you know the jingle, you're going to know this commercial, series of commercials.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Who walks the stair without a care and shoots so high in the sky? Bounce up and down just like a clown. Everyone knows it's Slinky, the best present yet to give or get, but costs a little to buy. The hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky, it's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun, it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. It's Slinky, for fun it's the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. Everyone wants a Slinky, you ought to get a Slinky.
What walks downstairs alone or in pairs and makes the happiest sound? Everyone knows it's Slinky. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun it's a wonderful toy. It's Slinky, it's Slinky. It's fun for a girl and a boy. A spring, a marvelous thing. It makes the slinkiest sound. Everyone knows it's Slinky. Everyone wants a Slinky.
Slinky, the original one and only. Over 250 million sold, each sold separately.
Now, back to our program.
My favorite was Log. It rolls.
Yes, I was trying to think of the Slinky theme song, and all I could think of was the Log theme song.
Log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
And yes, they still do make Slinky. Matter of fact, it was only a couple years ago that they did a re-release of the original Slinky dog, not the one that's tied to Pixar, that's now under Disney, but the original one. So that was only a couple years ago, and yeah, they still make some Slinky toys here and there. You might not see them in most stores because it's not quite as popular as it was back in the day. But I mean, look, when it first came out, it was under $1.
Nice.
Wow.
It should only be that or under, but yeah, no, it's good stuff. Yeah, Log. That was the best one from Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, we used to sing that jingle all the time.
Yep.
Man, I can't believe they banned nunchucks over the UK, but not Slinkies, because Slinkies were just as dangerous. I'm telling you, you could, man.
So I got an interesting toy review here for you guys, and then after that, I only got one more segment. Okay. So this is one that we're getting down to the end, as I announced like weeks ago. Helmet's going to be retiring soon. He's moving into his 5-year anniversary. Man, the pig. He's an old man now. I was thinking about doing it next week or this week rather, but it's kind of weird. It would have been 4 days early from when I normally would celebrate what was his and Rorschach's birthday, because I got them together. Or I could do it 4 days after. I decided to do it 4 days after. So we're going to do it on the Christmas Day show. I'm going to have the little 5-year celebration for Dark Helmet, and then of course his last toy review as well. He's put in a lot of years, and man, that pig, he's been a staple of everything that we've been doing on the channel for years now, and it's kind of sad to see him moving off into the sunset. But as he gets older, pig's health is just not quite what it used to be, so he needs a break. Yeah. I wonder. I probably should do it with one of the younger piggers like Windcharger. I don't know. He's kind of crazy. He might attack it. So he was out today, and he went after the freaking. He went after the dog. He went after the golden retriever, and the golden retriever kind of like, yeah. Wind charge is a bit of a terror, but yeah, this one, yeah, whew, man, I'm just going to play this and let it speak for itself. It's broken into 2 parts. Totally blown away by what Hasbro, and we talk about how bad Hasbro screws shit up. Not this time. That's all I'm going to say before I play this. Not this time.
We are hanging out with Dark Helmet, the Transformers, and the Sci-Fi Pig as we're getting ready to take a look at something that is true Transformers related. So from Transformers Age of the Primes, what did we get this time? We got Venom. The name should have been Venom. This one looks really cool in the package. It has a lot of those G1 Deluxe Insecticon vibes from the original Venom. We'll go ahead and during this review, and I will get out the old school one because we do have it and we'll compare it. But the colors and everything look really good. I will say this right here, the way they package this, where they got the zips going right across the wings, not only in one spot but 2. I have a funny feeling that these wings are going to be all bent up. Bug up. Like, really? Hasbro? Really? Let's get it out of the box, and Helmet will let you know all about it.
Oh, look! What is it? It's the Insecticons, an evil new menace from the world of the Transformers.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise.
Insecticon! That's fun! The Dynamite!
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
The Transformers from Hasbro.
Right out of the box, here we go with Venom. I'm just calling it Venom because that's who he's supposed to be. So the way I got the wings sitting here is actually more like how the original one looks. So let's go ahead and get the original Venom out and put him next to him. So you can see they actually did quite a bit to carry over the look of the old school one. Not too shabby at all. Grant, this guy's head is not perfect, doesn't always stay up. But that's pretty much the way it looked. I mean, they did a fairly good job on this one. It looks very much like the original one. A few of the colors are just slightly changed, but overall, the aesthetics, man, they carried over very well. I will say the wings are a bit warped because of the way the packaging was. I was expecting it, and sure enough, it had happened. I just wish they could have figured out something else to do with these so you can get these more out of the way, because they do get in the way of the arm movement, and these big clunky joints right here kind of get in the way of him getting his food together, and it just comes across as a little bit odd, but yeah, nobody can't tell me that they didn't kill that look right there for that one.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
So right out there was a little bit of gripe right there. But when you're talking about that look, as I get through the next part of the review, I really start hammering it home because I start really seeing everything that they did right. But holy shit, man. If you're talking about almost like a one-to-one look from that original Deluxe Insecticon, which wasn't originally created by Hasbro, it was created by Takotoku Toys, the same ones that did Jetfire and a few other ones that they had licensed off. Why it never appeared in the comics or the cartoon. They nailed the look. They absolutely nailed the look. And I wasn't sure how this one was going to turn out, but as I get into the review, it becomes apparent that they had somebody that gave a shit about not only what this Insecticon looked like, but what the original toy looked like. The Dark Helmet, the genius inventor, and what's going on, Johnny, and what's going on, manliness, man. Yeah, Transformers D.
What up?
Hey.
Johnny said he had the original Insecticons. Yeah, I recollected all mine, all the original ones, man. Some of the newer ones aren't too bad either, but they're a little bit on the cheaper side because it's no die cast. But yeah, initial thoughts on that?
Digging it.
Great. No, the color scheme on that is wild.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Looks like something Halloweenish kind of with that orange.
Yeah, it sure looked like they nailed it. Yeah. No worries, man. Listen, I appreciate you being here. Let's go ahead and get part 2, and then we'll get into final discussions. I'm sure you're going to see everything that I've seen. I always try to be as thorough as possible with these reviews. And I know there's a lot of people who think that everything I do when it comes to some of these figures is just all negative, negative, negative. It's not that I want to be negative. I want to enjoy these damn things. I want these things to be worth the money, too. And I will say, if anybody's looking for this, because this is still Age of the Primes, this is newer stuff. If you're looking for this, you're going to hear my thoughts at the end of this one and whether or not you should go out of your way to pick this one up. So let's go ahead and get to that second part.
We now return to the Transformers.
Here go Venom in a bit of a pose. He's got his rifle and he's got his little hand axe, man. The movement on this one is really good, though. Tons of movement in this one. Put him in a few more poses and see how he holds up. Tons of movement in this one. This one is done very well. Now, granted, while the wings kind of get in the way of the arms, like all the other articulation, this one really does kind of make up for that a little bit. This guy has plenty of balance right there, and you can convert his gun with that mini axe to create a big long-handled axe that can also use as a weapon. And look at that running pose. Look at the head movement on there, the waist movement, the knees, the elbows, everything in this one. Like tons of movement. This is looking really damn good. Venom's gun can also port on top of his arm, and he's got more than enough movement to get down in a convincing kneeling position. We're going with Venom all transformed. He looks pretty good in his cicada form, so let's go ahead and we'll get the original out, put it side by side, see how well it carried over. And yeah, like even the transformation in this guy, a lot of the transformation is very similar to the old one. They carried most of it over. The look is all there. Like even the way the little, like what is considered the sticker piece tucking under, like even that is present on this one. Like they did everything right on this one. This looks really cool. There was a few things I kind of questioned about this guy at first, but yeah, everything about this guy is pretty damn fantastic. One hell of a job on this thing. I gotta say, overall, maybe a few small gripes about this. Maybe they could have done something slightly different with the wings, but overall, everything is here with all the articulation, all the different, storage things that you can do with him with the weapons, and just the overall look being very close to the original one, while, of course, giving us a lot more articulation, giving us a much more solid-looking bug than even the original one. I gotta give him a 9.5 out of 10. There's very little they could have done to make this one any better. This is, if you're looking for a deluxe Insecticon brought to life in a modern version, man, this guy he's a 9.5 all the way. This thing is absolutely fantastic.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.
So close to being perfect.
They nailed it to the original, man.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I think the red looks better on the wings than the orange.
Right. Because it looks a little faded out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still good shit.
Yep, very nice.
Amazing. Yeah, I think I gave that, what I said, 9.5 out of 10. Like, it was so close. Like, the things on the inside of the feet, with all the articulation in it, you could almost kind of forget. But if they would have did that just slightly better, and not package it the way they did, where it did warp the wings a little bit, this would have been a 10 all the way. And I can safely tell anybody, if you want to get a deluxe Insecticon done in a modern form, this one is absolutely worth picking up. This killer ass piece. And I know they've done some of the other deluxe Insecticons. Like I have Ransack in the back that came with the 4-pack with Gold Bug and a couple other like Predacon figures that I didn't give a rat's ass about. But that one didn't look bad. It was a reuse of the Kickback figure from the, what was that? I want to say that was the Legacy United, or maybe just Legacy. It didn't look bad, but it didn't look nowhere near as good as this one. This one is just absolutely phenomenal. I was extremely happy to get this one afterwards, and like really got down into all the poses. and being able to use the gun and the axe, which came with the original figure, and then port them together, create a big, giant, long battle axe. That was just so smartly done.
I got your big, long battle axe, righty. No, it was pretty cool stuff, man. Yeah, I wasn't huge on the Insecticons and everything. I had a couple of them when we were kids, but yeah, I've never seen that particular, like that color scheme, like Shifty was saying, that kind of Halloween kind of color scheme. But yeah, it's accurate to what you got in the original for sure.
Yeah, man.
Very cool.
I'm very happy with that one. And yeah, Johnny, yeah, that's just one of the many diorama pieces that I work on. Just put something, a cool backdrop behind the toys.
Oh, yeah, man.
All I need is magnets for it. But right now I don't have a tool, so it's a freaking heat gun and a giant freaking aluminum nail to try to create space to put magnets in. And
yeah, no, you crushed it, man. That thing was
burning
awesome.
fingers. You know what? Are you talking about the originals, Johnny, or are you talking about like the newer re-releases? Because they've done a lot of fantastic re-releases. Some of the older ones, like the Grimlock one, was fantastic. The Disinsecticon one, totally amazing. When they redid Gears, another one. Oh, of the original ones? Oh, man. There were so many good figures that they did back then. It's hard to just pick one. Grimlock was absolutely amazing. Some of the ones that they licensed off, like Shockwave and Jetfire, completely amazing toys as well. But see, that's really tough. I would still got to say I got to give it to my man Jazz, man. Jazz was always my favorite character, especially Scatman Crothers doing the voice on the cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
And he wound up being my first, full scale size Transformer Autobot that I'd ever received for my aunt, who's long gone. But that was the first one I ever received. Before that, all I had was the Minibot. So I would still give it to Jazz. I love that toy to this day. I've got a couple different versions of them. I think I got 3 different versions of the original molding. So just amazing freaking looking toy. And the newer release they did of him, oh, that 86, man, that was killer too. All he needed was that flamethrower freaking shoulder mounted piece, and he would have been excellent.
I love that one, man. Because I got the other release, I guess the first release of it. When they did it, man, whew, I was very happy with that one too. So I'm like, finally, a good Jazz figure. Because the only other one I had was some like cheap, shitty one from Walgreens. That just, it was terrible.
Hey, Gap, you have a good night, man. Thank you. Hope to see you next week for the Christmas special. If not, just in case we don't see many of you, remember, have a Merry Pigmas, Merry Christmas. And then if we don't see you then, we'll definitely see you in the beginning of the new year. Yes, Soundwave was dope too. I have tons of Soundwaves. I had extra one that I was able to piece together, Guinea Pig collective repair style, and send to Adam. Man, another really good figure, but what a pain in the ass to work on, especially with the spring in that freaking cassette door. Woof. Same thing with freaking Blaster. Oh man, what an absolute pain in the ass. But guys, do you have anything else?
Can't hear you.
Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you sound like you're underwater.
I'm underwater.
Underwater.
Water. Aqua. Hold on.
Mega Supreme is the coolest one. I have 2 Mega Supremes that I'm working on to restore right now, man, Linus. And Megatron gun. Oh yeah, that's going to be a topic for another time. I do have a Megatron.
Since we are talking Transformers, is it still messed up, or can you hear me?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's play it.
This is Vinnie Art, formerly designer McFarlane Toys. And today I'm going to be reviewing Preceptor from the 86 movie, the Studio Series one. Comes with a couple of the cassettes back there. And this was a gift from my buddy, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. So thank you, brother. I can't wait to open this guy up. He's been telling me how great this guy is, too. And yeah, I can't wait to open him. So he's got Rat Bat and Ram Horn. Those are the cassettes. But this is what I care about for sure. It's Preceptor. So let's open them up and give you guys a quick breakdown. Let me break down everything that this guy has. So here is, I believe this one's a Rat Bat. I mean, it's interesting that he came with these cassettes, but I think it's very scene specific. I think he was getting attacked. So there you go. We got these pieces that I believe attach to these cassettes, but you could also put them on Preceptor as well. But let's get a good look at Preceptor. And yeah, really nice sculpt work. I mean, the molds for this guy is really nice. I know he's a reissue, and they changed this. I believe in the original release, this was like a clear piece. Now it's a solid one. You know, he's got really good movement going on there.
Hey, Vin, pause for a second.
Oh, he's kind of.
So along with the chest cavity right there where they changed it to, the red like you would see in the cartoon, his waist is a little bit wider on this one. Because he was a little bit thinner in the original release. And then the other thing was the back. There was a big gaping hole in the back, and they put a cover up on that one. So
I looked it up. I mentioned it when I put him in the other mode. But I did look up the other one. Yeah, there was no cover or anything. We were kind of like exposed.
Yeah, the original one was Perceptor, Johnny, and the microscope did have a small amount of magnification power on it. I do have an original one. I showed it off a while ago. And because it was under Takara as part of their micro change line, he did have a third mode that most people forget about. Now, they call it a mobile laboratory, but it looks more like a battle tank, honestly.
Which I fudged with this one, too.
Even a click-in mechanism there. So that's pretty nice. But let's see him transformed. There's that scene-specific moment with these guys. Not bad for what it is. I mean, these cassettes are pretty cheap looking. How they transform as well. There's not much going on here. Not much movement either. You know, they put the weapons attached to them. That's kind of like part of them anyway. So it's interesting. But we're going to transform Preceptor as well. All in all, it looks pretty cool. You know, I think it's accurate. This moves as it should. Not too bad. And I believe with this one, like this whole chest piece is new. The original release, this is all different, and his head was exposed, like in this black kind of, this piece back here. Who are you looking at? He's in the upside down, but yeah. The other one it didn't have this piece, and it was designed a little bit differently. Let's see if I can put him into that hidden kind of cannon mode. So there is the hidden mode that you could do in the original figure. So not too bad. It doesn't port in or anything, but you could fudge it to make it work. But yeah, overall, really fun set. Thanks again, Tommy. Really fun piece. You can still do silly things with them if you want. Posability is fantastic. Please remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
So there you go. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, dude, he's a killer piece.
I told you, he's an amazing figure. They did a knockout job the first time around, and a few things that they improved upon on this release. Now, the only question I have to ask you, was his right arm even a little bit sloppy, or was it good?
No, it was good. I didn't have any issue with that.
Yeah, see, on my version, his right shoulder was just a little bit slight. It wasn't really bad. Like, it wasn't just going to drop or nothing like that. But it wasn't quite as good as the first release I have of him.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I guess it's just, it varies from...
Yeah, it just must have been a bad batch. Or says nice pose. Yeah, I think I might have did a little bit more of a breakdown when I did my review just because I know a little bit more about him. But, man, awesome job, man. And I am so happy that you like that one.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, and he's one of those that I didn't have as a kid. I remember when I was in school, way back, the original ones, a kid brought it in, and I got to see, too, like, the magnifying thing and all that. And it's like, oh, that's pretty sweet, but... Yeah, we never had him, so this is the first time I actually own that character now, and yeah, he's cool. Loved him in the cartoon.
Yeah,
Good
man.
stuff.
It goes to Scott. Who hasn't? They actually did a few versions of him. And what's going on, manliness, and what's going on to Scrambles the Death Dealer, man. Good to see him. I know that he was talking about it. Here he is. He said his best friend had Megatron, Optimus, and Jetfire.
Nice.
Yeah, he was Skyfire in the both the show and the comic because they weren't allowed to use Jetfire. But once again, it was part of Takatuka Toys. It was eventually bought out by Bandai because it was part of the Robotech Macross line. So they weren't allowed to market it on the cartoon or in the comics at all. That's why they had to change him a little bit, his name and everything. But
yeah,
man, that's why you'll never see a re-release of him. It's the same thing with Shockwave because it was a Korean toy company, Toyco, that had the rights to it. So that's why you'll never see a re-release. But they did allow him to show up in both the cartoon and the comics. They didn't have a problem with that. The Starscream Ghost is cool. Yeah, they did a few of them with the clear plastic and everything. I just get a little worried sometimes with Hasbro's clear plastic because it seems to be really on the brittle side. But
well, McFarlane was worse.
Yeah,
dude. I wish I saved the photo. There's like literally a figure like brand new in packaging. It was the Flash. Half of his leg is translucent like that by the ankle. It's above the whole ankle. Like the whole thing just exploded in the package.
So I got to ask you, as far as the 2 cassettes that came with, were you a little bit let down on their designs as well?
Yeah, I mean, I said it during that too. Like, I wasn't overly impressed. Like, those extra pieces that you attach onto them, that's actually like part of them. Like, I understand they made them like the weapons. Like, it was okay, but again, Perceptor coming with them didn't really make much sense because it's very like scene specific. But I mean, it's cool that they threw them in there, like, you know, for the other characters. That, you know, if you have them, obviously, most of us are collecting these things, so we know, yeah. Because I have Soundwave and Blaster, so that's cool that we get these characters. You know, they put the extra pieces in there.
Well, I know when I did my original review, and I managed to pick it up when it was still kind of fresh on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Some people were griping about YC35. He's coming with 2 cassettes that were normally valued at anywhere from $9.99 and $12.99, depending on what store you went to.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking about a $25 toy that's coming with 2 more toys that are roughly around $10 a piece, and the whole set was only $35. So it was still a really good deal. And like, I don't care how you look, even if cassettes are bad, it's only $10 more for 2 extra figures in there.
And he's an upgrade.
Yes,
they redid that
and
whole
he's an
chest
upgrade.
piece. Yeah, that whole torso is brand new, so that's a new mold. That's I'm surprised they did it. I'm surprised they re-released them again like that, because it wasn't too long ago when they had the other release of them.
Well, I think that they also did that because it was a Target exclusive. That's why, you know, on that one it's not 86. It's actually more than meets the eye. That's what the MTME or MTMTME.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah. It didn't even hit me that was a Target exclusive. Okay, well that makes sense then.
Yeah, because they renamed. The Target exclusive used to be called the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line.
Yes.
And they changed it because I guess people are like, So they made it more to meet the eye.
Yeah, a lot of that was just like reissues of stuff anyway. That Bumblebee line.
90% of it.
Yep. So. But pretty cool though, pretty cool. I had another set I was going to show, but I guess I'll save it for next week and for Christmas.
Okay.
I had the Tekken figure. But...
All right. I gotta ask you, Shifty. You want me to run my last segment and then you go? Because I know you said you had one more thing you want to say at the end of the show. Or
yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got a toy spotlight to finish out my round of everything. And guys, I hope you like this. And obviously, you probably know where this is going to go since we got kind of heavy on Transformers towards the end. So G1 fans, here you go.
Today on Toy Spotlight, we'll be taking a look at another old school toy. We'll be looking at the leader of the Combaticons. We will be taking a look at Onslaught. Onslaught was a U.S. Army flatbed that was modified with a big giant artillery piece on him. Did you know that Onslaught had a secondary vehicle mode, this one being a battle station mode? Now, Onslaught was the Combaticon leader. The mind is the greatest weapon. Believes the key to a mission's success lies in the perfection of its planning. Prefers devising sinister schemes to actual combat, but a relentless, furious fighter when stirred into action. As a missile trailer, Onslaught is capable of launching 6,500 mile range photon missiles, each equivalent to 3,000 tons of TNT. accuracy of missiles is hampered by electromagnetic interference. Uses a powerful sonic stun gun in robot mode. Joins with his fellow Combaticons to form Bruticus. Guys, there we go with our quick rundown and our toy spotlight of the Combaticon leader, Onslaught.
That is a nice one. Yeah, I forgot how big, even the old ones are big like that. Have they mentioned that if they're making him for the?
They're doing all of them. He's already been teased.
Oh man!
Oh,
so they already did Vortex, and Vortex looks great. I wish I could have grabbed him, but I just didn't. I don't, funds just not.
That was a
completely
helicopter,
there yet.
right?
Yeah, he looks phenomenal.
He does.
I seen the early Onslaught and Brawl pictures. Both of those look stunning as well. So I think the Combaticon set is going to be a really, really nice set to keep an eye out for, because so far everything they're doing with those, they look really damn good.
Damn.
But once again, you're getting into the problem of the new Hasbro pricing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bow out of
I
that.
know.
Thanks, guys.
It's bad on all sides of Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're killing it. They're going to kill the freaking toy industry with the shit that they're pulling off right now.
People are already been saying it. Yeah, like they're not getting full lines of things. They're still getting like the key characters, the key things they want. But if it's stuff like that, that's way too pricey. That whole set's going to be insane.
Well, Onslaught's going to be an 89. Well, actually, the new pricing. What is the new pricing? 90. What the hell is it? Like $97, $98 now or something.
Easily going to be over 100 easily. Because that's a much bigger piece, and especially if they're going to get closer to what the original was with the extra kind of that longer piece in the back like that, yeah, they're going to charge an arm and a leg and a testicle.
Yeah, the trash bar pricing. Yeah, and I hear you, man, Linus. But like I said to you before, man, that Sea Sprite is an amazing figure, man. It is an amazing figure. But yeah, I think $30 is really pushing the limit for the size of those figures. It's bullshit what Hasbro's doing.
Yeah.
They're killing the toy market, and they're going to absolutely kill themselves, and they're going to wind up going bankrupt. I give them another year and a half to 2 years, and they're going to be on the verge of bankruptcy again. I mean, they've been on the verge of bankruptcy for years, but this kind of shit is just going to drive the fans away.
Well, $10.5 billion company, like,
yeah,
and yeah, it's not enough. They want to keep bending over the customer. Like, no, sorry.
Yeah.
But Shifty, my man, it's all on you now. Take us home.
Okay. It's the chat.
Oh. I guess that's me. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I got Photoshop open.
It is. Yeah, let them go bankrupt, and it is greed. It's absolutely greed. Because I'm telling you right now, the cost of what these figures are is minuscule compared to what they're charging for them. It's absolute horseshit.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Ross today. They had nothing. Well, they had a lot of stuff, but they didn't have nothing good, so I didn't get nothing there. Target, they were sold out of everything. But then I went to GameStop, and I had a gift card and whatever, and I picked up a Nintendo game for $25. It was on sale, and I got
It's a me.
Beast. Now I know that I said that this isn't my Beast. He's not, but I'm going to get that Kitty Pryde Colossus 2-pack, hopefully. So I went ahead and picked this Beast up because I already got the Wolverine, and I really want the Cyclops at some point. So that's pretty much the whole team right there outside of Emma Frost, and I couldn't give two shits about Emma Frost because I kind of dropped off reading X-Men right before she turned face. So yeah, but yeah, he looks neat, but he's not my Beast. I don't like the cat face. It's okay, but it's not my Beast. I am going to give him a black wash, a dark wash, once I crack him open because it would bring out a lot of the detail in the fur. I'm just going to do it in select places, but yeah, he's pretty hefty. For $30, yeah, he better be hefty. But now I got 3
3 of these suckers. I got Beast, I got Daredevil, and I got Silver Surfer. Daredevil's going to get Kit Bash. So, yeah, I saw Black Widow today. She looked nice. And I saw Phoenix. I don't care about Phoenix. I don't know. I don't have.
Phoenix is completely sold out, by the way. Just,
Oh, really?
A lot of people, like, they're snatching her up. I have it. I haven't
I saw
reviewed
her.
it yet. But, yeah, she's a nice looking figure.
To have every X-Men character, so I don't have to have Phoenix. I don't have to have Longshot. I don't have to have Dazzler. Black Widow I may have to have because she looks nice.
I did the review on Black Widow. She's phenomenal. That is a beautiful figure.
But hey, I got Beast here. And I made a mistake. I took cross your fingers for me because or wish me luck because I ordered some things on Amazon. Hopefully, they ship them in boxes. They had the Gamerverse Kingpin figure on sale for $32. So I picked that up, and maybe on next week's show I'll have that to show off and crack him out of the package. He's really neat. I just hope he arrives in decent shape. But yeah, that's it. That's enough. It's over. Go home. Hey, Shifty back with one last.
Well,
I like that ending.
Well, fine. I got one more thing then too.
No, wait. Hold, show the picture. Okay, this is the older, the last one. I don't know if this was Toy Biz or this was Hasbro's first attempt at the Cat Beast.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that one better. I think the proportions are better. I think he looks more cat-like.
He's small.
I think yeah, he's small, but I
Try a
think
lot.
I like that one more. I don't know. Okay.
Whatever, fancy feast. Whatever you. I don't know.
I wish
I'm
I
with
had-
you. I'm not
I wish
crazy
I had a
about
Toy
the
Story.
That face.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if I get Colossus and Kitty and Cyclops, and I have the
get the
brain,
team.
yeah, might as well get the other one. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta mute this. Damn it. Hold on. I forgot. I got music on this one. I had to mute it. But it's gonna play a lot better once I make it public. But I animated an older and I have one of the photos in my phone. I'm like, you know what? I want to animate this because it looked cool. So here is my 12-inch custom. This is with the Fison body, the metal underneath the silicone. But here she is.
oh, you got one of those.
Well, yeah, this is older. This is like 6 years old or something. But yeah, I animated it. So there you go. With the
Nice.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
I looked many times at those Fison bodies. I would like to get one at some point, but I don't know. I think I would be buying like too many clothes and stuff, and it'd be like, are you getting into Barbie or something there, Shifty? No, it's a Fison figure.
This was actually from it was a company itself. It was Fison. They were doing different things. She was like a theater one. She has the helmet and everything.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh Jesus!
Animated.
I gotta take it off screen then. Jeez, come on, manliness. It's like you're the creator of that guy with the clankers.
The clankers.
Yeah, his balls are smashing together right now because he's yanking
Oh.
on the. Never mind. But yeah, no, these were pretty cool, and the amount of weapons and shit and accessories that it came with, yeah. This is back when I was doing too much damage with those 12-inch figures, but real cool. I wanted to make this thing move, and I thought it looked pretty damn sweet. Because it's funny,
It's
everything
cool.
she's doing, you could actually, if you did stop motion, you could do it.
Yeah.
Pretty damn cool. Pretty good stuff.
Hey, listen, real quick.
Yeah.
Or are you done? I don't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you, but
I'm done. Yeah,
okay.
go for it.
Last week we were talking about like accessories and like doll houses and stuff and getting like dollhouse like accessories for your figures and stuff, and I looked them up on Amazon and actually on their sub-site called haul.com. They got some really good deals on some like scaled like little pieces. Like they got like shot glasses and like a decanter or like I don't know, like a whole like set full of like little pieces like soda bottles and water bottles and soda cans and fruit and all this stuff you can get for your figures. Some really nice stuff. And at some point, I may get hooked on just building like a dollhouse. I hate to say that, but I mean No, listen. If you know Kyle Peterson, he does wrestling figures and toy reviews on YouTube. He had picked up in the past a Fisher Price dollhouse, and he repainted it to look like the X Mansion. I was like, that would be really cool to make an X Mansion, and then build it underneath it like the basement of the X Mansion. Because you got all these X-Men figures, why not try to do that? That would be really killer. But I just don't got the room. I got a basement I could do it in, but man, I would be so hooked on just
that's why I suggested before if you want to start off small
Dollar
and you want to start off budget, go to the dollar store and pick up the stuff that they got for the dolls in the dollar store, man. A lot of them work very well with most of these figures. I've used a few in some of my toy reviews, and they look cool enough. I mean, what the hell? You just can of spray paint, and you can just spray these damn things up and make them look pretty decent.
Hell yeah. But like I said, if you want little miniatures, little beer cans and stuff, check out it's Amazon, but it's Haul. Their Amazon Haul. It's a sub site they have, and the stuff on there is really cheap too. And their shipping's only $20 for free shipping. So yeah, check that stuff out.
Well, you got the beer cans now with that Sinclair figure there.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
You got some of the stuff right. That's what I dig about NECA, because they do have stuff like that, which is pretty great.
Hey, I got a Pepsi can for CM Punk with Alf.
Oh, Alf came with the Pepsi can. Oh, nice.
Well, it's a fake Pepsi can.
There was a lot of those NECA figures that came with little accessories like that. You can absolutely port over to other figures, especially if you could wind up going on eBay or something like that and find somebody that has like a trash one. Or if you find one in like a Ross or, DD's or one of those other places that got that discount stuff, just pick up the damn figure for the accessories that are in there and probably just turn around and just sell the figure off on eBay or something by itself.
I was touching with it. It's just those other things that kind of pop up out of nowhere. It's like, oh, that's really nice. I'll for $8 or $7. I'll grab that. I'll grab this. I'm like, boy, I spent too much.
I hear you. I spent a little bit of money in DD's on some stuff that I'm going to show next week. A couple of them are knockoff Transformers, but they kind of reminded me of the NBK Devastator pieces. Yep. So it kind of it's telling you what it's going to be, but.
Nice.
They were interesting looking, and they were pretty dirt cheap for the size of these damn figures. So
pretty cool. So, what are some like the ones that you get at the Dollar Tree? Like, what were you picking up?
What, as far as accessories and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, chairs. I think there was like a bed or something I picked up, or a couch. No, it was a couch because that's the one I did the brain review,
and then Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Dollar Tree. They sell it for the little girl dollhouse thing, like they're fake Barbies and shit like that. They sell like little couches and chairs. They don't always have them in stock, but when you find them, they got a slew of different like little furniture pieces and everything like that. And just take them right out back, spray them up with the freaking spray paint. They'll look fine.
Wow.
I gotta check.
Yeah. Hell, I just need to get some cardboard, and I could probably make some out of cardboard,
Yeah, I found something cool in a Dollar Tree the other day, but I didn't upload it. I have it recorded, but I forgot to upload it. I found a couple more of those Nickelodeon ones. They had Ren and Stimpy. Holy shit, they look great. I was gonna open them. I was gonna look online. I'm like, oh, they're already going for like $10 to $15 a piece. I'm like, oh shit.
It's crazy. It's the price of some of the. Well, it's like those little minifigs, the Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, all that. Like some of the prices that Shifty had seen for those things, outrageous.
Yeah, I saw a couple of Transformer ones I was thinking of getting. They're like an inch big. They're tiny. They're small. They look pretty good. They're solid.
I mean, I picked up all those DC ones and everything that they had. They look pretty cool. The Minecraft ones. They were neat too as well. I mean, they're cool for what they are. I mean, you're not expecting to get a whole lot out of something like that, especially like even at $1.50 now, but still.
Right.
I mean, for what's there, it's still worth it.
Oh yeah, pretty cool.
But yeah, man, I think that is it. We've reached our happy place. And guys, everybody's been hanging out in the chat, watching the show. Everybody shared the links out there. Thank you again so much for your time. I mean, it's all about coming in and having some fun. And I'm glad that most of you hung around for as long as you did. And I hope that everybody is watching all the different platforms had a good time watching as well. Remember, we do this every single week. We're having fun, regardless of the nonsense that YouTube is trying to push on everybody, because they can absolutely go eat a bag of testicular fortitude, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You absolutely go suck it, you sons of bitches.
Go stuck on a corn chip.
Yeah, that's right. But these guys are going to let you know what they got going on, what's coming up, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to kick it off.
I'm just saying goodbye. Save your energy. So long. Here's one Starscream's been saving for you.
Starscream has been saving it for you. And you know what? I'll drop it in the chat. Because we are getting so freaking close. City of Venus 2, Dead City. Please sign up to this one. I am on the last handful of pages. I'm not going to say the number because it's like, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I got to plow through a few more, but then it's on to the lettering phase. And yeah, this thing's ready to go. You know, the amount of detail. I mean, you can see just from these panels. I just poured my heart and soul into these pages. So if you guys haven't yet, please sign up. Grab that link. Get it out there. Get it out there on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I don't care what platform you're on. Let people know about this, because all we have is word of mouth right now. We're up to 72 now. We have 72 people who are signed up to this campaign. It'd be awesome if we could hit 100 before this thing's ready to go. But yeah, it is a beautiful project. I also got to put together the new trailer, but I have a couple of pieces animated that just look sick. So yeah, get ready, folks. It's coming. The new year is going to be filled with awesome artwork and new direction for the channel as well. I'm going to be focusing more on the artwork stuff again. I'm going to be doing more art classes. I have a couple of things kind of in my head and jotted down for what I'm going to do. And yeah, so get ready, folks. We're diving into it in a big way. You guys wanted to see more of my artwork too, and yeah, you're going to get it, folks. High quality as always. And if you haven't yet, please jump on the other projects. Go to vinnieart.com. How you see, you know, how I spell it everywhere, that VINNIEART. It'll take you to the Shadow of the Kraken campaign, but from there you could click on a bunch of other stuff as well, including you could order the Through the Woods hardcover book, 100-page killer graphic novel, co-created and co-written with my brother Frank. And you could also get the obviously Shadow of the Kraken, all done by me, writing, artwork, store, every bit of it is me. So yeah, it's highest quality you're gonna get, folks. So jump on these projects. And again, this is gonna be out there before people who are still, working on their shit for 6 years now and still haven't released shit. But hey, we have a book that's almost completed. You know, we're right there. And tune in tomorrow. We have Friday Underground. And yeah, it's going to get spicy. It's going to get a little bit spicy. There's some shit that's been going on. You know, I'm trying to not get as much into the political shit, but on the Rumble side, we will, because we're going to poke fun at things, because that's what we do. But yeah, but don't worry, we're gonna focus more into the fun stuff again in the new year. Guys, thank you so much. You all rock.
Awesome, Vinny. And next up.
Not bad for an old timer.
Old timer.
Yeah, my bones are creaking and cracking, and Stripe is being lazy hanging under the ledge. But guys, we hope that you had a good one. Thank you to Slasher and Adam that were both here earlier. And man, going into the new year, I hope things continue to improve for everybody. I know things have slightly improved for me, and you know, really hope that all of us start seeing a lot of big wins in the next coming year, because so many of us absolutely need it. It's just been an absolute train wreck for the past 5+ years, and it's ridiculous. Some people need to start making some massive changes, especially the people at the top with all their bullshit. You need to stop. You need to get your head out of the ass and start doing some things that actually really make a difference. You know, otherwise, yeah, we may wind up with a lot more problems than we had before. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your continued support of all of us. It really does mean a lot. Remember to always share links out there, share people's channels out whenever you can, because it really does make a difference, especially in this volatile time that we have right now online with a lot of these different companies, especially you, YouTube. I'm talking about you and all the bullshit. I've seen it. I've got it documented, all the bullshit you've done to me over the past 7 fucking years. And it actually is borderline beyond fucking harassment at this fucking point. And I'm starting to really get fucking fed up. And things are going to need to change, or else toes are going to be nibbled. You know how it is. I don't take fucking prisoners, and I don't take bullshit forever. I will try to sidestep a lot of it as much as I possibly can, because I just want to come on here and have fun and hang out with my friends and hang out with you amazing people that are in the chat, because you guys are amazing. Once again, you're taking the time out of your day to come here and listen to us, see what we got to say, and interact with us. And it really does mean a lot. And for all the other bullshitters that are out there playing their stupid games on these platforms, you can absolutely go eat a bag of dicks as well. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Remember, next week, we're going to be running it earlier. We're going to be running it around 6 o'clock. So it's going to be 2.5 hours earlier, and we're going to be playing with the times to figure out when might be a better time slot for us to start running the show, because we've been doing it at the same time for 8.5 years, and we feel like we're kind of stuck in a rut, so we're going to change it just a little bit. I hope all you guys are going to continue to be on board for everything that we're doing. Thank you so much. Remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say. What you should or should not think is your silence, your compliance gives consent. And with that, I am going to hand it over to our last guy on the panel that's got a few things to say.
Listen to me! Get me out of here, you fool! Too late, fools! Say nothing, Baroness. I saw the entire catastrophe.
Hey, it's me. Tomorrow night, Slasher McSplitters channel, we got the Wrestling Dustbin about 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're up to episodes 20 and 21, I think. If you want to join along and watch the episodes with us, I think you can find them over on the Internet Archive, and they're up on there. It's a cool wrestling show from about 10 years ago, Mexican wrestling show from about 10 years ago on the El Rey Network. And same slasher time, same slasher channel. We got a movie review this weekend on Saturday night. It's American Ninja 2. So join us Saturday night for that. Over on The Real Review 3000 and Honstar YT this Sunday night about 8:30 p.m. We got the weekly wrap-up and Jackbox Fun Night, where we play What the Dub and Jackbox. And we go through some funny news bits from the past week. Get in the chat. We'll see if we can get you in the game and have some fun. Oh, and hey, have a safe and Merry Christmas, y'all. If we don't get back to you by next week, everybody stay safe out there, and have happy holidays and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Get some good grub, and hope you get what you want in your stockings and whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
In your stockings or other places, which will not be mentioned at this time.
Yes. I found something that'd be perfect too for those who get figures and things that we all want and we couldn't find because they're so hard to get. Here's the meme that we're all going to be sharing with you guys. Congrats, happy for you, nice.
Hey guys, just like Shifty says, if we don't see you next week, I hope you have a very, very Merry Pigmas, Merry Christmas. All the other people that don't celebrate, go suck a freaking bag of freaking bacon. But guys, thank you so much for being here, and hopefully we'll catch most of you next week. Until then, be safe. Later, y'all.
Peace.
You better run, Mojito.
You what? I thought you said don't move.
That was before. Now, you run. Adios, amigo.